till the pasties. Yes, man. Yes, sir.
I'll take pasties too right now.
Pasties, huh? All that
Pasties,
stuff.
pasties, a little different, but you want both.
Both
right?
are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take either one right now.
Okay, guys, I'll be watching.
Z's mom says you're a good man, Frank.
Yep.
Oh, tell her to thank you.
You are a good man.
Listen, your mother's got to leave when all this goes on.
Or
You
is
are a
that
good
Joe
man.
still checking in?
Yeah, right. They're both watching. Take care, Frank. Thank
See
you
you,
so
Frank.
much.
See you at
man.
4.
We'll see you. Hey, I didn't apologize to you yet. I'm sorry, Frank. Not today.
You didn't do anything yet.
He says the other day, he goes, "You're always apologizing to me." I go, "Well, rightfully so. Look at all the shit that happened around here."
That's what I know about. I'm worried about what you apologize for that I don't.
You'll see.
Sometimes when I see you, I just look at you and I get automatically guilty, like, "Oh shit, sorry, Frank."
I did something. I don't know what it is yet, but I did it. I'm planning it. Bye.
See you,
Bye,
Frank.
Have a good one. He's been so cool, man.
Yep. Frank is the receiver of our MVD award that we gave out. Him and Adeline.
Yes.
You know,
Which was a great idea, Chicken. I'll give you props for that one, that you came up with that one, put it together really quick.
actually, you know, I kind of got the idea from Phil Farda a while back. He mentioned how he does it for the you know, for his guys when they win the Comedy Cup and stuff.
right,
and I'm
right.
like, you know what? I would love to do something where we can show appreciation and say thank you to these guys that have meant so much to us. You know what I mean? They've done
Yeah.
so much for us.
Absolutely.
And you know, you're nothing without a great support group. And those guys have been killer. And there's so many others too, you know, out there that have supported us and helped us along the way. That, I mean, we can't buy everybody a trophy, but you know, it's not a participation award. But you know, those guys were like critical to our existence right now.
Yeah, 100%.
So we just wanted to say a little thank you
Yeah.
and you know, give them the D.
Yeah. Yeah. They deserve it. Both of them deserve it. Fun party, fun crew.
What a great party!
And then, yeah, we're blessed to be surrounded by who we're surrounded with.
You know, it's fun. Like you and I were talking about. You know, we had fun at the party, and then you know, Tommy Drama came in yesterday and was like, "Oh man, I had fun at the party." And then Adeline was here, and she was like, "Oh man, we had fun at the party." And then Gabe came in. You know, and then I went over to my friend's house. I went over to Jay Stevens' house, and him and Crandall and some other people were hanging out there, and they're like, "Bro, we had a great time Saturday night. It was so much fun seeing all the people that we haven't seen in years." And I'm like, that's the way I felt, man. It was like a party of all our friends.
Party, baby.
You know, I've seen Cooney. I haven't seen Cooney in forever. You know, and just getting out there and see these faces that, like, man, I haven't seen since the Electric Company days.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was great.
It was fun. A lot of friends that I haven't seen in a while, too. And thank you. If they're out there watching, thank you again for
Absolutely.
coming out. I can't wait to do it again.
I want to give
Actually,
a
we're going to do another one.
And I wanna give
some, you know, I know we're doing St. Patty's Day, but
Yeah.
I want to do another just private party, kind of like what we did the other day.
And I want to say thank you to both Lance and Robin for
There you go.
Helping out.
Big
you know,
ups to Robin.
picking
Robin's,
up and helping out.
how awesome is Robin? She was picking up dishes and picking up bottles and
Lance
just
too,
walking
right?
around,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
cleaning up.
And then
man.
she's such a busy person too.
Right.
Like, absolutely awesome of her.
So, Robin, if you're listening, we love you, baby. Thank you
Yep.
so much for all your help and work. And she kicks ass.
Definitely.
And Lance, too. Lance is the best roadie I ever had.
Yep. I'm over there, and Lance is like, "All right, I gotta get this on," and he's like working. I'm like, "Bro, what are you doing?" He's like, you know, I'm just want to help out." I'm like, "Awesome, dude. You know, thank you. You know, like he's just, you're right. He's a great roadie."
He is. He's a
Yeah,
great
he's
roadie. I've been
absolutely-
using him for years, and a lot of times I don't even give him money. And actually, I would say probably 10% of the time I give him money, and he still does it though.
Hi, Janelle from
He's
Philly.
still out there doing it. You know, he's still out there doing it. Janelle from Philly checking in. Hi, Pasty's coming shortly. You guys are hilarious. Thanks for checking in, Janelle. She's got to be excited for the weekend.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure all of Philadelphia is excited for the weekend. I can't believe I have to fucking root for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I was
kind
kind of happy that Philly won because otherwise, you know, and you know, I'm a Chicago fan, so Alshon Jeffrey, you know, I'll give him some love, even though he left the Bears. But, you know, it's good to see somebody else. I mean, granted, you got freaking New England in there again, but like Philly, you haven't seen Philly in there since Donovan McNabb, and I'm hoping they get it done this year. Like, it would be nice to see Philly win.
That
one.
was the year I was rooting for Philly, was when they had Donovan
Yep.
McNabb. And because Donovan's from Syracuse, I will always have a place in my heart for Donovan McNabb.
Absolutely.
Even though I'm a Giant fan, I would always root for Donovan.
And Donovan McNabb was a great quarterback. I don't give a shit what anybody says. When they drafted him and they booed him,
yeah,
I'm like, how are you going to boo Donovan McNabb?
Right.
And then I think he's probably the best quarterback they've ever had in Philly. I mean, the guy could pass, he could run. He gave
definitely
it all.
better than Ron Jaworski.
Yeah, no shit. I mean,
though Jaworski brought him to the Super Bowl one year.
I mean, I seen him break his leg or break his foot and then throw 4 touchdowns with a broken foot.
Right.
I mean, that's a guy that really wants to play and win, you know. And I like Carson Wentz, but this Nick Foles story is a great story too, you know. Kid you know, was supposed to be the guy, doesn't, you know, goes and plays backup a few times, almost was out of the league after they signed Jared Goff. And now he's getting his shot. You know, they'll come back out and, you know, hopefully maybe next year he'll tag on with another team.
I'll tell you what I'm rooting for. Patriots 1 and Philly 3. Then I'm rooting for Patriots 6 and Philly 8. And then I got 2 and 2. So I'm rooting for my numbers, baby. And I'm rooting for some. And listen, if I'm going to your house for a Super Bowl, because I don't know what I'm doing 100% yet, but if I am coming to your house, I want to see some delicious treats, something I never had before. I'm rooting for good-ass food, a lot of blunts, some good beer. UC, of course, that's good beer to me because I can't really get into craft beer. And then I want my numbers to come in. That's what I'm rooting for the Super Bowl.
Food is definitely.
I don't want to see the Patriots win another Super Bowl, though.
I don't either.
And chances are I probably won't even watch the game. I'm rooting for the Puppy Bowl.
I'll watch it, but I probably won't remember a lot of it because I'll be so stuffing my face.
Yeah.
I'll be in a food coma and I'll probably be feeding the birds quite a bit.
Right.
Probably be high as a kite. I don't drink. We don't, like, it started a few years ago at my house. We, you know, throwing a Super Bowl party and, you know, we would try drinking when you're watching the game, but there was so much food that it was just pointless. So we just get fucking baked as hell and fucking eat our brains out. Like, literally, we would start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a game that starts at 6.
Do they still do the Bud Bowl? Remember Bud versus Bud Light?
I don't think so.
They don't do that anymore? It's so just the Puppy Bowl.
Did you ever watch the Lingerie Bowl?
No, but that's a great idea.
Dude, the Lingerie Bowl, they beat the shit out of each other.
We're about to have a Lingerie Bowl in here in a little bit.
That's going to be fun.
Okay.
But the Lingerie Bowl, I mean, these girls hit each other, man. They hit hard. I'm almost more interested in that than the game.
Hey, Jose Canseco's checking in, wants to know about the couch. Jose, I didn't realize you were into couches, man. Well, we got a perfect one loaded with HGH for you, actually. So if you want, Jose, come over and pick this up, and you sign the couch for us, and you can have it for free. It's loaded with HGH.
Oh, dude, now he's going to tell everybody.
And thanks for blowing up all the whole spots of everybody in baseball. But, yeah, man. Football, it's Sunday, it's here. And, you know, and I wanted to talk to you about this yesterday, and we never got it brought up because we were hanging out the day-old Bag of Donuts show. I love those guys. We had a great time with those guys yesterday. But anyways, I wanted to bring up, why is the Pro Bowl, number one, a week before the Super Bowl? And number two, why are they having the Pro Bowl up against the NHL All-Star game?
Well, why are they having the NHL All-Star up against the Pro Bowl?
Dude.
Probably because they'll probably get better viewers in the Pro Bowl. It doesn't matter.
No
but
doubt.
I don't know why they do that. Scheduling-wise, it's just stupid. I mean,
Oh, my God, it's dumb.
I mean, you could wait well, they don't want to go against the Super Bowl, obviously. But, you know, with the All-Stars, for the hockey, you obviously don't want to go against the Super Bowl. But, you know what I mean? Like, the Pro Bowl is kind of set.
Yeah.
I mean,
But why is it a week before the Super Bowl?
That's stupid.
It's
We were
stupid.
talking about that last week on the D-line, and
You're alienating a whole bunch of fan bases, and those are the fan bases that are in the Super Bowl.
right.
Tom Brady should be in the Pro Bowl.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. You don't get those players. Tom Brady probably wouldn't play in the Pro Bowl anyways.
Yeah, but you know what? If he did, it's ratings. You know?
I understand, but there's a lot of guys on the Eagles, there's a lot of guys on New England that aren't Tom Brady, that haven't played, 15 years and,
True.
you know what I'm saying? That
deserve to be in the Pro Bowl.
Exactly. And the one thing I liked about the Pro Bowl being after the Super Bowl was you had the Super Bowl, right? And okay, you don't give a fuck about Eagles or New England, right? Most of us probably don't.
The Northeast is loving it.
But you know what I'm saying? That was your last chance. So if your team had a bunch of guys in the Pro Bowl, that was your last chance to see some football with your guys. You know what I mean? Some of your players, on there. And so, that Sunday, you know what? It's the last bit of football. I'll watch it, because everything else is done. But like when you still got the Super Bowl there, and then you got the Pro Bowl, you're kind of like, I don't. This is dumb. You know what I mean? I don't want to watch this now because you know a bigger, better game's coming. You know, and then sometimes you get those guys that played in the Pro Bowl or the Super Bowl against each other, playing in the Pro Bowl against each other. Mm-hmm. You know, they have to see each other again.
Right, and
You know,
that adds to ratings too. You would think the NFL would have this. Why did they change it though?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
It was
Roger
stupid.
Goodell's a cancer. They need to
And then what they did to the Pro Bowl, I mean, these guys weren't even tackling.
Right.
They were like going through the line and they're holding them and they're blowing the whistle. Say, oh, forward progress stop. I'm like, Jesus, guys, is this two-hand touch? Are we going to play flag football now for the Pro Bowl? I mean, you're almost probably better off playing flag.
See, hockey does it exciting because they do a tournament. This year, every year in the All-Star game, it seems like they do it different. Last year, they did you pick, and this year they did a 4-league tournament because they got the divisions, and they did all the All-Stars from each division and went head-to-head and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. They make it different.
They started a new challenge in football. They started the new skills challenge, but the problem with football is they never stuck by anything. They like, oh, we'll try this, we'll try it, and it was kind of gimmicky. This year, though, there was some cool. I seen some cool but they're kind of like obstacle course type drills, which
They should be doing that though.
which is it was kind of cool to watch. But I mean, when you think about all the other major sports and in their all-stars, they actually embrace it. They actually, create things like basketball. You got the 3-point competition,
Dunk
which is
contest,
epic.
yeah.
The dunk contest, which is in itself
Home run derby in baseball.
right. Like those two things are probably more popular than the actual all-star game. You know what I mean? I mean, the dunk contest. Michael Jordan made that
Hockey,
famous.
speed skating. They got the hardest slap shot, and accuracy. Then the goaltenders got hockey skills competitions is
Right.
huge. There's so many different.
And like you said, like the home run derby in
baseball.
You know what I mean? Like they embrace it. That's what people look for. But in football, you don't have that.
Yeah. See, in baseball, man, they have baseball's All-Star game means something. The winner of that hosts the All-Star, hosts the World Series. It doesn't matter who has the better record. If the National League wins the All-Star game, the National League is going to host the World Series. If the American League wins, vice versa.
I guess you
And
can't
so
really
it
do that in
means
football,
something.
but-
Yeah, right. You can't.
But I mean, there's other incentives.
Because it's always a neutral territory.
Right,
Where in the
right.
World Series you play on each other's home field, or
Which I like. Because there's only one game in football, which I think is like the only sport that really does that.
yeah,
But yeah, I wish they would kind of embrace it and like make the game a little more competitive. Put it back after the Super Bowl. I felt like I watched it. I cared about it more after the Super Bowl because, like I said, that was your last chance to see football before, August.
mm-hmm.
When you get the draft, you get a little bit of taste of something, but like that's your last chance to watch football. And I just wish they would put a little bit more into it.
yeah.
Just maybe better skill challenges. Well, the skill challenges I've seen were kind of cool. I just wish they would promote it more. You know what I mean? Like show it off a little bit more, make it more of a spectacle.
Or do you feel like, and I'm going to look at this as a player's perspective, do you feel like maybe they don't give a shit because it's such a grueling season that are like, oh man, one more, even
It
though
is.
they only kind of go through the motions during the Pro Bowl?
Injuries and all that is a huge.
So they're like, oh God, another game I got to get through right now. So they don't, even though they're going to Hawaii, all
Well, now it's in
expenses
Orlando.
paid. Oh, it's in Orlando now?
They moved it to Orlando.
See,
Yep.
NFL's got to get their shit together, dude.
Yep. Well, and I think like the
Orlando, really?
I think the thought process is that if it's in Orlando, more spectators can make it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Why they weren't selling out in Hawaii?
I don't think
No,
so.
they
Because in
weren't doing
Hawaii,
so.
you're really only bringing people from Hawaii.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like in Orlando,
People come from everywhere.
you and I can go.
Right.
It's more feasible to go to Orlando than it is to go to Hawaii.
You got Miami there. You got Atlanta. All the
Right.
Tallahassee, whatever.
Right.
Jacksonville, all these big cities.
And people
Close
generally go down there for vacation this time of year, anyways.
But the player's perspective, going to Hawaii, I mean, that's a trip for them.
Right.
It's got to be awesome. You get to play and you get to hang out in
Vacation.
Hawaii for a week.
yeah,
with your
like
family.
you on a
and stuff.
vacation, yeah.
So, yeah, it's a bummer, man.
Yeah, they
It's a
kind
bummer
of.
they moved it. They
that's-
should go back to the old school
And
ways.
that's Goodell.
Yeah.
Goodell's ruining that sport,
It
man.
really is, man.
He needs to go, and unfortunately, they signed him for like another 2 years.
And they're losing fans by the second. They really are. You
Mhm.
know.
Hopefully, now that all this political crap is wrapped up, and
It'll never be wrapped up, I don't think. You don't really see much of that in the NBA, though. You know, you would think you'd see it more in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, the NBA I think kind of nipped it in the bud early.
Yeah.
But like the NBA though, like when you win the basketball the slam dunk contest, like you're an icon now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people know who wins the slam dunk contest most of the time. You know what I mean? Like when Blake Griffin jumps over the car, I just watched it last night. They were like talking when he jumps over the car and dunks. You know, when Vince Carter puts his hand through the hoop and Michael Jordan's dunk from the foul line. You know what
Legendary.
I mean? Those are epic moments that like people remember and they were celebrated and like you don't get that. There's nothing like that in football for a skill challenge. You know, I would like to see something more like that.
Absolutely, I would too. Hey, you know, Biz just checked in. He's online. I gotta give big ups to Biz, man. He killed it the other night at the anniversary party. What him and Joe Driscoll did together as a collaboration was unbelievable. I said that earlier on Back Talk, and I want him to know that. I feel like Joe Driscoll and Biz should get together often, maybe, and do a collaboration. I thought what they did was amazing, and it really, really turned my head.
Well, that's cool.
It takes a lot to impress me music-wise.
Well, when you got two guys that really know their thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
They got a feel for things, you know, and they jump on that similar vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool.
Totally.
It's so cool when you see what happens to it.
We got a split pea green soup couch coming in a little bit. It's full of DNA. A lot of DNA, Joe Couch. So if you're waiting, it's coming through the doors in just a little bit. Joe
You didn't
Couch.
say he was there for the couch. You said Joe
no.
Couch is in the house, so maybe they're in here for him.
Oh, Joe Couch.
We are raffling off Joe Couch.
All right, Joe Couch, we're raffling you off. It's kind of like a phlegmy green split pea green, and like, I don't know. You're going to check it out. You're going to check it out. The couch is coming up.
That you had split pee.
Split pee, baby.
Like when, like after sex, you get that like.
Speaking of pee, I got to pee. We're going to pee right now. We're going to come back. It's EC Radio. You guys hang out.
Coldwell Banker Faith Properties in Utica. I always get asked, why do I love real estate? It's very simple. I love my clients. I love every single thing about helping them find or sell their home. Making sure the home is solid and ready for sale, or solid and ready for the buyer's inspection, to making sure that they're getting the best rate on their mortgage, making sure they're getting the best price on their house. You know, just everything involved in the sale is vital. My absolute favorite part of real estate is when a buyer walks into the house they're going to buy. I can feel it before they even know they're loving the house. It's just that obvious. So I'd love to experience that feeling with you. So give me a call. Adeline Van Dyke, Coldwell Banker Faith Properties, 315-404-6431. Or you can find me on Facebook or visit my website at centralnewyork.com/Adeline. Thank you, and I look forward to welcoming you home.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing priceless inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725. In the Mohawk Valley, for the best real estate service, you gotta have faith. Coldwell Banker Faith Properties, 315-735-2222 or www.centralnyhomes.com.
Hey, it's Adeline Van Dyke from Coldwell Banker Faith Properties in Utica. I always get asked, why do I love real estate? It's very simple. I love my clients. I love every single thing about helping them find or sell their home. Making sure the home is solid and ready for sale, or solid and ready for the buyer's inspection, to making sure that they're getting the best rate on their mortgage, making sure they're getting the best price on their house. You know, just everything involved in the sale is vital. My absolute favorite part of real estate is when a buyer walks into the house they're going to buy. I can feel it before they even know they're loving the house. It's just that obvious. So I'd love to experience that feeling with you. So give me a call. Adeline Van Dyke, Coldwell Banker Faith Properties, 315-404-6431. Or you can find me on Facebook or visit my website at centralnewyork.com/Adeline. Thank you, and I look forward to welcoming you home.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing priceless inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725. In the Mohawk Valley, for the best real estate service, you gotta have faith. Coldwell Banker Faith Properties, 315-735-2222 or www.centralnyhomes.com.
YOLO, infidels, that's right. It's Hacker Hameen.
This is Al Schneer from the band Mo.
Hey, this is Corey Glover from Living Color.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
Live on EC Radio with the Z-Man. So take the pizza out of your fat moron mouth. Sit back and listen before I give you a $5 face slap. You'll never forget, infidels. YOLO.
Got to give some love to the sponsors. Our boy Josh Amodio from Priceless Inspection. Give him a call today, 315-525-8725. Call him before you want to sell your home and you need to get your home inspected, or call him before you want to buy a home. Josh is the man. Or even call him if you're not sure about your own home. I want to know if there's problems going on. Have Josh come into your home and inspect it. Josh is the man. Very reputable. And he's got very attention to detail reports. So give Josh some love, 315-525-8725, Priceless Inspection. You can find him on Facebook. And tell him your friends and his friend at Disruption Network sent you to him. How about that? Ha! You know we're looking for a red Solo Cup right now, Chicken.
Got the search on?
We got the search on. I think I found one. Because I think what's going to happen here in a little bit, we're finally going to do it. Before we get into all this, big ups to John Lee Bink for doing the EC Radio jingle over there. It's like our ode to Wayne's World. So joining us today in the studio, we've got, they're going to do the twerking flip cup thing for us. We got Heidi and I forgot your name already.
Ginger Deluxe.
Ginger Deluxe.
Yeah,
you could get a little bit closer to that.
Ginger Deluxe.
That's all right. Sorry, I got too much resin on my brain. I don't remember too much. So you got to cope. And plus, I'm old. So that's 2 strikes against me. Ladies, you got a burlesque thing happening, right? You guys do burlesque shows? And
yes, we do.
Yeah?
At 16 Stone Brew Pub, it's going to be on the 10th of February, starting at 7. We have burlesque, pole performers, and belly dancers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She also has a polography studio, too, in Rome.
Yep, Copper City Polography.
Yeah. Swinging from the rafters.
Swinging and twerking.
Yeah.
Do you think Chicken would be good at polography?
I think you could rock it.
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
I don't know, man. I'm
Get a
not
little
very
boylesque
coordinated.
in there too.
Boylesque.
Girl, love that.
Z, want to come up with my drag name?
What would his drag name? What kind of drag name would you give him?
I don't know. That's hard.
Mustache Ride.
That's hard. That's a good name.
That's a drag queen, Chicken. It's got to be feminine. It's got to be feminine.
It doesn't have have to be.
Yeah,
You know, he's
it
a
does.
man. You can emphasize girls. It's a different story, but you gotta come up with something unique, all for you.
Yeah.
See,
We'll have to do a
I'm
poll.
the whole package, so
Well,
that's why I'm Ginger Deluxe.
Well, you're red too. I mean, it's you should be Ginger Deluxe.
My-
it fits you.
My
Like,
porn,
Exactly.
My porn name is Big Bad Chicken Booty Daddy.
oh yeah.
See, that's long. That's hard to announce on
That,
stage.
right. That's not going to look good on a
Come-
marquee. You know.
Yeah, sure. It is Big Bad Chicken Booty Daddy. I think
That's too much.
I like
you
it.
turn it into an acronym. Maybe that might
Eh.
work for you.
It'd be memorable.
We need to get him a drag name though. Can you come up with one? Think about it.
We'll think about it.
Yeah.
And we were asking everybody in Facebook land if they could come up with a name for chicken. My drag name, because I have an alter ego out there, it's Big Titty Nikki.
See,
That's amazing.
Perfect.
That's me.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I fucking look hot.
There you go.
Just hairy. Just very, very hairy.
Work it.
You know?
Wax that
I'm
shit.
like wax it. Can you imagine that? Me
We'll wax
waxing it?
you.
Yeah?
I wax my man.
Yeah.
For sure. It's not that bad.
You've waxed your man before?
For sure.
It's not that bad for you.
Like often? Or just like it was a
I
one-time
get a
deal?
wax all the time. It's not that bad. Everyone's scared of it. We'll
Yeah?
bring in some wax for you. It's not bad at all. It feels good.
You
It does.
wax your man often, or was it a one-time deal?
One time deal.
One
but,
time?
You know, I'm sure he's down for it again. It's not that bad. Girls like it trim and neat. No one wants a mouthful. of hair.
Manscaping is important.
Yeah, no one wants.
Well,
hair.
keeping it short and trim, is nice, but like ripping the hairs out of it, I mean, that's kind of
Yeah.
brutal.
That's commitment.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a Wookiee on the cookie, right? Well, that's when it comes to women, actually.
Wookiee on the cookie.
The Wookiee on the cookie, man. But talk about pole dancing. It's an exercise. I mean, I feel like this is super popular right now with pole dancing.
Yes, it's amazing. You know, a lot of people right away when I say like pole fitness, they're like, all right, so you teach stripping. I'm like, I mean, you could go that route with it, but it's actually a great fitness. And not just adults, but there's kids that do it too all over the world. And it's a phenomenal workout. Anybody of any age can do it. Doesn't matter who you are, just get up there and swing around. And it's such a confidence builder, so it's amazing.
It's all body. It's a good workout. My
Oh,
first
I
first
believe
time
it.
practicing, I was dying.
Is that
And I
your
could
slogan? Just come in and swing around?
Yeah. just do it.
Monkey around.
Just swing around. That sounds great.
It's good.
I want to get you in a class, chicken. I think you would.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's great.
Definitely.
It's a good core
Actually,
exercise.
I'm thinking, a bunch of women swing around on the pole. Okay. I'm
yeah,
down.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm trying to hook you up here, dude.
Everyone's got
You
their
know?
kids out, you know.
It's a good core exercise, though, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's-
Core and arms.
Legs,
It's-
core,
yeah.
arms, everything.
Now, demonstrate what kind of like exercises would you do around the pole? I mean, other than swinging around, like
Definitely.
there's got to be names for these moves, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's, let's see, the Russian split.
The Russian
which
split
is my favorite. I can't do it, but it's amazing.
What's a Russian split?
It's where a girl gets on the pole and she inverts, so she brings one leg back, holds it, and then just drops her leg in front of her, so she's just like a straight line.
Wow.
So what makes it from Russia?
I guess some vodka, and they started it and named it, I suppose. All the Russian babes do it.
All the Russian babes do it.
There's anything inverted. There's the attitude. There's
What's
so
the
many.
attitude?
That's my favorite one. It's kind of where you it's so hard to describe. You just bend your legs, this one in towards you and this one back, and as you're spinning around, and you can do it backwards or forwards. A lot of inverted moves. My favorite is the inverted crucifix. This is where I actually go upside down and cross my legs and let go of the pole and just hang out with my legs and spin around.
I know that move.
I've seen that move.
I've seen
I've
that
tipped
move.
to that move before.
That
Yeah.
is my favorite move.
Yes. I'm going to talk about my all-time favorite place in the world is the Spearmint Rhino in Vegas.
Yes.
Have you been there?
Yes.
Yes, 500
Yeah.
titties. How could you not love that place? Oh my God, it's heaven.
I love Vegas.
Now, if you said 501 titties, that would have been really
Well,
confused.
it's 250 women, but 500 titties. You know. But yeah, I love Spearmint Rhino. It's my favorite place. Jeff's checking, and he says he had Eric put Chicken's name into a drag generator. And the word they came up with, divine intervention. I love that.
It's epic.
Good one.
It's a good one.
Big ups to the Dale Donut Network. I love those guys. Hilarious. Good stuff. So Heidi and Ginger, I feel like you guys are like castaways from like Gilligan's Island right now.
I know.
We actually Tommy's going to bring us a red Solo cup because we're going to do the twerking
Drama?
butt. Yeah, we're going to do the twerking butt flip cup that
Butt
I tried to
clip
do.
cup?
Whatever the frig it is, the flip cup. I can't even say it. It's the flip cup butt twerk.
Butt flip cup.
Butt flip twerking butt flip cup.
Butt flip cup. I don't know.
Butt flip cup.
Isn't that what it's called?
I don't know, but they're gonna do it for us.
I will do my best.
I feel like Heidi.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
She's gonna, and I feel like Heidi would be really good at this. Like you can probably go viral.
She's got some ass. She can shake it.
She's got
I could
some
go to
ass.
the Olympics with it.
Yeah,
Really?
if there was
Hopefully.
an Olympic event for asses.
Yeah, I would be like
Shake
the
it.
gold medalist.
Got a whole lot of booty.
They're adding sports to the Olympics, so I think they're talking
They're adding
about
sports to the
I
Olympics.
thought you said
Really?
squirts.
sports.
I thought she said squirts too. I was
no,
like,
but aerial, I think they're trying to get.
Yeah, they're
to
trying
get
to
a
get
USA
pole
team.
dance. Well,
Pole.
yeah, pole in the Olympics.
Pole dancing in the Olympics.
That would be amazing.
Aerial, look up aerial competitions though,
Okay.
because aerial. There's different types. There's exotic dancing. So if you look up like world exotic, contemporary, there's all sorts of classes. It's just like any other type of dancing. There's
Really?
different styles to it. So it takes a lot of strength and it's graceful. If you look at some of the shows, it's beautiful, really beautiful.
Right on. And when you say aerial, how high up are you? Because I'm thinking you're up in the air.
You can
right?
get really high.
Yeah.
Some of the higher poles, for competitions, you're more familiar with
I'd
that than I
say
am.
like 20-something feet. I mean,
Wow.
they can go
Yeah,
all the way up there.
Holy
Yeah.
you really swing it around.
Yeah.
Just look like you're walking on air.
Like the suicide drops from all the way from the top is just that scares me. I've been attempted to try it. Like I want to do it, but then I'm like, no.
Yeah. Are you scared of heights?
Ish.
Ish.
But yeah, when I'm on the pole, I feel
She's
secure.
swinging around.
I know it's weird.
You got a lot going on though. How many classes do you teach a day?
It goes anywhere from like 1 to like 6 people like
Really?
a day, and they're all private lessons. It's appointment only, and it's individual attention for an hour. So
Oh, so it's like one-on-one sessions.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're like a personal pole trainer.
yeah,
Ah, I like that. Do they bring in their own music, or they got to go by your music?
everyone can bring in their own music, or they can listen
Because
to
you
my
do
stuff.
it by music, right?
Yep.
what if their music sucks?
I don't tell them that.
No.
I would.
Nah.
I would tell them
if
it's
they
time
want
to
to, you know,
change.
if they want to dance to that and it helps them, but usually they turn to my dark side and listen to some metal and stuff. So
Atta
See,
girl.
that's the way you got to
Yeah.
listen to
And
metal.
I feel like the whole rock and roll vibe is missing from the stripper world nowadays. Remember
Oh,
back
that's
in the
why you should come to
80s?
my show. You should see my second set. It's all
Classic
classic
rock.
rock.
See, I'm old. Back in the 80s and the 90s, it was like rock and roll and stripping went hand in hand.
Girls,
and
girls,
then-
girls.
Right.
Exactly.
Then all of a sudden, it stopped somewhere.
Yep.
I don't know. where
Fat
it
bottom
stopped.
girls. I mean, like the songs were
Cherry
tailored.
pie.
Cherry.
Right,
Wow.
right.
See, are these some of the songs you dance to?
You'll have to find out. Yeah, come to
Ah.
the show. Check it out. There definitely will be some classic rock and some booty shaking.
there will be her in an apron and a cherry pie she'll be playing with. So
There you
Little
go.
whipped cream.
Call her Cherry Poppins.
yeah, cherry poppins.
That would have been good.
Cherry Poppins. Wow, that's a great name.
That is good.
Wow.
Yeah, Divine Intervention. So we're sitting here. It's Big Titty Nikki along with Divine Intervention, Heidi and Ginger. These are our
exactly.
drag names. When is the burlesque show happening again? Plug that again.
This is February 10th at 7 p.m. at 16 Stone Brew Pub in Holland Penton.
Oh, cool. Now, describe a whole burlesque show for us. Like, what happens when... I mean, I know what happens, but maybe our listeners don't.
All right. Imagine you're at a nice vintage 40s, 50s style show, and there's boas and sexy women with, you know, high heels and thigh highs and long evening gowns, and they just slowly take it off for you. And at the end, you get to see, you know, booby tassels. Everyone loves tassels, swinging them titties around, and there you go.
Unwrapping the present.
See, I feel like if you're doing a 40s, 50s style, you should have, like, a lot of bush, though. No?
Nah.
No?
We're not
I
that
think some
dedicated.
things are better left in the past.
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
agree.
move forward.
Yeah.
Innovation.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, you know, from
Wood
the 40s and
floors.
50s, they didn't shave the Wookiee back in the day. Back then, they didn't start shaving the Wookiee till the mid-90s.
But they also didn't
They
show their
trimmed
knees.
the bush.
They
though.
trimmed it a little
They
bit. They
trimmed.
did the landing strip and all that. But I'm talking, this shit didn't go bald.
Mahogany
And that
floor
was
is
there.
really the way to go.
That was in the middle of all that revolution of when everybody started
See, but
shaving.
like back in the days, they couldn't show past their knees.
That
Now
was
it's
back
like-
in my day.
Now it's a little different. You know, now if you can't, you know, half the underwear that these women wear, like the bush wouldn't even cover. You know, they wouldn't cover the bush.
All right, back in the 40s and 50s, if you shaved down there, they thought you had something.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you got no hair down there? There must be something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh, I remember requesting back in the '90s, requesting my girlfriend to shave, and she's like, "What do you think? What do you want? Like a 13-year-old girl?" I'm like, "No, I just don't want to choke every time I go down."
Yeah.
Like, what
come
the
on.
fuck?
I'm not here
Mutual
to floss my
respect.
teeth.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. Get flossed at the dentist, not by, you know, your crotch.
What else do you do other than the burlesque and the pole dancing? You do other things too, right?
I do.
Yeah?
I do adult films.
And you do adult films.
Yeah.
And so we can't really call you a porn star because if you were a porn star, you'd make millions.
I wish.
Right? So you're an adult entertainer.
Yes.
On camera.
Yes.
Now, is it true that Brazzers reached out to you?
They did.
What?
Yes.
That's my favorite porn site ever.
I know. I can't wait. I'm making a demo reel, which is funny to say.
You got to make a demo reel?
Yeah, they like my stuff, but they just want to see, different things thrown together. So that's what I'm working on right now and send it to them, and yeah.
So what, do you have a bunch of amateurs out there right now?
I actually do it with my husband.
Nice.
And so I am looking for female,
He's your SC?
Yeah.
Stunt cock?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's amazing, married to my porn partner, so it's a beautiful marriage for sure. But yeah, all I have to do is just send them a demo reel, and they're very interested in working with me.
Really?
Add a little different flavor to what they do, so I was very excited.
Right on.
Sounds very
good.
Like what Kinky Katie's got going on.
Yes, we got to hook you up with Kinky Katie, actually.
Yeah.
She's down in
like
Florida. And we got to get back up with her because we made some adjustments around here, and she was our weekend girl when we were doing live radio, but we're not doing live radio anymore. But anyways, we're going to get working with her again. But she's down in Florida and does an amazing show, and maybe you guys should hook up with her and maybe get on her podcast or something.
That would be awesome, definitely.
Yeah, she does some really cool things.
She puts out a lot of videos. There's some interesting videos.
She's got some crazy fans out there too.
And like one of them, she's dressed as a nun, and
Yes.
she's masturbating with a crucifix.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
And then
That's goals.
The one she got kidnapped.
yeah,
Yeah.
and all the
tied
scenes,
up and gag balled and handcuffed and tied up and yeah.
and there's always a money shot at the end.
That's the
and
best.
Well, duh. It
well,
wouldn't be porn without the money shot.
but it's her husband
Right.
that's in the videos with her.
Right.
That is awesome.
And that's why I think you guys should maybe have a 4-way or something. I don't know.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. They want to know, what kind of porn do you do?
I do an array of different things. I do a lot of fetish porn, especially like my biggest one, honestly, is like foot fetish.
Foot fetish?
I have really nice feet. So like the foot jobs.
You're killing me.
Foot
I'm
job.
sorry, I do. I personally
I've never
don't
been
like
into
feet.
feet thing, man. I don't
But
get it.
foot jobs is my biggest one, and yeah, like
The guy bringing in the solo cups for us is a foot fetish motherfucker.
Oh,
Heidi, I
that's
hope you have a
right.
pedicure.
So maybe you can rub his foot for him and show him all the sensitive spots. I'm
yeah, for my friend's birthday, I stepped in his cake. You know how they had like the cake farts thing? I was like, nah, I'll do cake foot. So for his birthday, my friends brought out a cake, and I just put my foot in his cake, and he actually like splooshed.
Yeah, he loved it.
Did
He
he
loved
really?
it.
Wow.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
And he worked at a retail store in the shoe department. So that was just, he had life made.
Right on. Strange out there. Strange. We have a friend out there that sells his socks on the internet.
I do that too.
Thought about selling the
Why
underwear.
are you interested in
Make some money
some
off
used
it.
socks?
Oh, no, I sell.
Oh.
No, I'm not buying.
Oh, you're not buying.
Nah.
There's some people
Socks
out
and
there-
panties and bras.
Yeah.
See, panties, I think, like, especially if you do the online sex chat things or whatever they call the videos or whatever. Like, man, if you sell your underwear on those things, those guys will buy it. Like,
I sold
all
a pair
day
for $200. He just wanted me to wear them just for like a day. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna wear it for a couple days.
So can you fart in the underwear and then I'll buy it?
Yeah.
You know, like these guys are weird, man.
Really weird.
Like, people are into some weird shit.
Yep.
Everyone has.
Yeah, everybody has.
that's true.
Have you ever
That's
gotten
right.
like, what's the weirdest like thing you've heard, like somebody being a fetish? Like,
I've
That's
had
a
somebody
hard
ask me to
list.
fart like on like a glass table and have them watch. I'm not gonna they want to hear the vibration and like see the action. And I'm like, well, okay.
that's weird.
Yeah.
And you got paid for that.
No, I didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't do it.
I think I would just. I think if I was really,
Shit, I would do it.
I think if I was really, really high and just wanted to do it as like a joke and be
Yeah.
like, I just want to see you fart on the table, like, yeah, but I don't think I would get off on it. Like, no, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah. I was like,
It's an interesting one.
Ginger, you into any of this?
I am not an
No,
adult entertainer.
you're not.
I have a regular life outside of this. I'm
You
a
do.
healthcare worker, actually.
Okay.
So I have my
Wow,
hands in
talk
all
about
sorts
two
of weird
identities.
places.
So you
Yeah.
see the other end of the shit that people
yeah,
do.
you have no idea where my hands have been. But yeah, so
So you're doing helping get the gerbil out.
a lot actually that occurs more often than you think. Surprising the sex stories and things you hear coming into the ER actually.
So you have a
You'd
double
be
life.
amazed. I do for
Wow,
sure.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep, I have fun.
Healthcare worker by day and just a raging burlesque star at night,
Yeah.
huh?
Get done with my 12-hour and gotta let loose.
Uh-huh.
For sure.
Do you do normal dancing too, like just regular stripping?
Yeah.
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 Often or just?
I used to, but now burlesque has just really taken off for me, so I've gone with that. But yeah, I still do. I'll go around to different gentlemen's clubs and dance and go-go dancing and things like that. But burlesque for me is now my home, really.
Right on. Very cool. It's good that you found a home. Do you know Madam Trixie by any chance?
I do.
Do you?
Yes.
We used to rock out with her back in the day. We had some great fun back when I had the club and then played in a band called Choke Slam. We used to do a bunch of shows with Madam Trixie dolls. And
she's wonderful.
She's great. In fact, Cherry Poppins was one of her characters. That's where I got that from. What she would do is really cool. And maybe, I don't know if you can add to this, or you probably already do, but she would have a balloon dress. All full of balloons.
That's fun. That's
and she would pop them one by one, and that was hot.
That's another fetish people love.
Hot. Yeah,
balloons.
Balloons is a big one.
That is. I actually have done a balloon.
There's
fetish.
everything. There's a niche everywhere.
Yeah.
You can make money off of anything almost.
There's a guy who just wanted me to grind up on a balloon and then pop it by bouncing on it.
And then fart on it.
No.
Can you fart in the balloon?
And then blow it up?
Oh.
That'd be disgusting.
I know a girl that can queef on command.
Really?
And I've been joking with her for years. I'm like, you should do birthday parties and just you can just blow out birthday candles and
We just found a taker.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are hilarious. Heidi's your stage name too, or what do you go by? Just
that or Tarot Girl.
Tarot
Because
Girl.
I also do tarot card readings, and so on my adult content site, people call me Heidi or Tarot Girl. It's to the point now where everyone knows my real name and what I do, so I'm like, just call me Heidi.
They know
I don't care.
They know your government.
Yep.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You don't have nothing to hide, obviously.
Nope.
Right? Do your thing, girl.
I'm not, a secret assassin or anything.
Get it. Right. Yeah.
Well, I want to get these solo cups down there because we're going to do the flipping cup
I
thing
seen
or whatever.
one. I said this before. The porno. These people are blowing smoke, taking the smoke from a cigarette and then blowing on the guy's penis. And
That's
shit
a big kink too.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
definitely,
this is a
especially
thing?
with femdoms. Yeah, for sure.
Why? I don't get
Smoking,
it.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, it is a big, because you can't do it anywhere now. So that is kind of something that people, it's frowned upon more.
It's a new taboo, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
I had a buddy of mine that could fit a cigarette in his pee hole, and he used to do puppet tricks with it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Your poor nurse. That's what, when I hear these stories, I think your poor goddamn nurse.
No, I mean,
this is the shit I have to deal with.
We didn't have to bring him to the ER. It was just like a puppet dick show or whatever.
At some point he had an issue and had to see his doctor.
Yeah, you got cancer.
Dude, there's
in
an
the
explanation. That's the best is when you're listening to these explanations. They're well, I fell, and I'm like, oh yeah, you fell hard, all right, all the way up there.
I fell and landed on this frozen hot dog. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I imagine you get a lot of the food fetishes stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, the frozen hot dogs and the getting broken up in there.
Bananas,
yeah,
zucchini.
Bananas. See, but that all breaks down. There's things like
cabbage,
light bulbs, toy cars,
light
toys.
bulb.
I've heard about one where
The guy with the jar.
I've heard about one with a guy with a Buzz Lightyear, and he was sticking it up, and it pushed a button, and the wings went out. I was really bad. So bad.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine?
And you had to get it out.
Oh no, this wasn't me. I heard
from
about
infinity
this.
to behind.
For sure. Yeah. There's some crazy ass.
Or the guy with the jar.
What about the light bulb though? Seriously?
Light bulb happens a lot. Actually, I've heard this from COs a lot too about guys or whoever's in prison or lockup, and light bulbs, and it's a bit of a fetish, and it breaks.
Yeah, I would imagine. So what's with the jar?
Oh, this guy, he just inserts a jar into his, his behind, and then it just nicely breaks into a bunch of pieces. Or like the guys that take, their dicks and they put them in between pieces of plexiglass and they smush them, they crank them down and flatten them out like paper.
No, if you're thinking about shoving a jar up your butt, wouldn't you want to use a peanut butter jar where it's plastic and it's not going to break or something like that?
Yeah.
If you're into
There's
that,
a sex toy for that. I don't understand.
Right?
Right.
What's more embarrassing, go buy that sex toy dildo or shoving a jar in your ass?
Amazon, goddammit.
There you go.
You don't even have to go out.
For all your jarring pleasures.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Unreal.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it is. Lost objects. Lady lost a ring Someone was like anally punching her, and a ring came off.
In the butthole?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
They use like a metal detector.
That's why you gotta be mindful.
Like,
you
up
got
there, and she didn't know what to do, and they were basically like, "You go poop."
That's
a magnet, like a dildo that has.
You could
magnets
do that
on it.
too. Yeah. There.
Oh.
Wow. So there's dildos with magnets on it.
No, but there should be.
Right? That's a great idea.
You just tape it on.
Here we go.
There you go.
Y'all heard it first. Copyright.
I call that shit.
Google just released one.
Well, you must have been on this show before, because every time we come up with on-air meetings, people steal our shit. So,
Yep.
but you called it. So
I did. Dibs.
Dibs. Wow, that would be a good invention right there.
You get
Actually,
it from
really
either
would.
side. You
Huh?
got magnets
It'd
on
be
there. So
huge.
you can feel it through the wall. Girl, we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if you have like piercings,
Well, skip the piercings.
We're now taking volunteers for the magnetic dildo.
So you got to ask though, if a woman has her wedding ring in there, of course you said poop it out, but do you go up there searching for it or no? Do you bring out the dive team?
That's when I say like I'm taking. I'm good. I'm
Uh-huh.
good. But yeah, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. I think there's girls who lose their tampons though in their vagina,
Right.
And that's an issue. I'm like, really, girl?
I've heard stories like broken condoms and the pieces getting stuck up in there. And
Yeah. I don't understand that. It's not that big.
I've lost
People
a few
think the
good men in
vagina
there.
like all of a sudden turns into this giant cave, and it's like really only like
Can
4
smuggle.
inches.
You must have not seen the girls I dated.
Could yodel
I'm
up
sorry.
there.
We're working on that though.
I have to strap on a safety harness.
Chicken just recently got on Tinder. Well, you both are married, right? You're married.
I'm not.
You're not married.
I've used
Do you have a
Tinder
significant
before.
other?
I do have a significant other.
You do? Did you ever try Tinder or any of those? You have.
Yes.
Can you give him some advice? No.
The look she just gave.
I know.
I was just thinking back to my bad Tinder date at the casino, and I just was like begging for mercy to leave.
At least you got a public space, though.
Have an escape plan.
Yeah.
Mm.
Escape plan.
Good call.
Herpes is always a good one.
Wait, what?
Herpes, like
If you wanna
you're
get
in
out
a
of it.
situation and you're like all of a sudden like, oh shit, and you're like,
I forgot my medication.
Herpes. Yeah. I'm in remission right now, but
Not flaring up.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with diarrhea.
Yeah.
That might work better because, like, I don't need people like, oh, Chicken's got herpes,
that's
True.
true.
and I'll never get a date again.
But see, you heard it here first, so you know.
But if I said like, diarrhea, I mean, that shit comes and goes.
Maybe she's into that.
Bring like little.
you don't,
There
you
are
don't know
fetishes,
that,
you know.
Just bring some gravy with you and be like, oh, all over the floor. I just shat myself.
Shit.
Sorry, I gotta go.
Bring some beef stew with me.
Yep.
Drama's here. He brought the flip cups for us.
Tommy's got some good Tinder stories.
Tinder. Oh my goodness.
Are you on Tinder, Tommy?
On everything.
You're on everything?
On everything where the pussy is. All over.
All
like
over. Drama
What's up,
joining
Chicken?
us.
What's up, brother?
Good to see you, buddy. We got Heidi and Ginger in with us. And thank you for picking up the Soul Cups. Heidi over here is going to make an attempt to do the twerking butt flip cup, or however you want to freaking call it. I don't know what the... Have you seen this, though, on the video? You've seen it on YouTube?
Yeah, I've seen that one girl do it, and I'm like, I want to try that.
Can I give you some advice?
Sure.
It's all about the double bump. Okay?
Pop, pop.
It's a pop, but you got to
You gotta
pop
put on
it.
a good song for it though.
It's a good timing, though. It's a timing thing. So, like, when you pop it up, you got to pop your butt up and use your butt as, like, a fucking backboard or something.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, you bump it up. It's almost like you're kind of pitching to yourself, in a way, right?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't see it because it's on your ass. So that's it. It's like you're going in blind.
Really
All
art
right.
it.
Mhm.
It really
Sounds
popped that.
complicated.
It is very complicated.
He's really watched a lot of these.
No,
You
no,
can
I've
tell.
actually
he's like
attempted.
sitting there writing their notes.
I've attempted.
Like,
He's done it a couple times.
He'll tell you.
It's
I've
a little
attempted.
disturbing
Oh, yeah?
to see.
Mhm.
you can join our troupe. You can do burlesque with us.
Yeah, I got
It's Big Titty Nikki.
Exactly. Girls are that buzzed head. Girls are all about it.
Yeah. Big Titty Nikki's got a wig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
wait.
Yeah,
better?
Big Titty Nikki's somewhat hot in an Italian girl sort of way, I guess. Like an Italian grandma sort of look. But
Italian girl with less hair.
she even wears a muumuu.
Mama.
Sounds
man.
real hot.
It is. It is. Big Titty Nikki. You could check her out in the Street Rock Mafia video. For
Bitch better have my money.
Bitch better have my money.
Oh, I know what
Exactly.
you're talking about.
Out in her moo and her flip flops.
Yeah, and then Chicken's drag name. We just came up with Chicken's drag name is Divine Intervention.
Oh,
So,
that's beautiful.
yes.
I think we can come up with better though.
I don't know. I think it's a good one. So far, that one's winning. And if we could come
I
up
feel
with
like
another,
Divine is used a lot for drag, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's wearing a scarf. He would know.
if that's what qualifies me, I guess so.
Divine intervention.
Divine.
Divine.
What about Tommy's name?
Tommy? I don't know, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
Come
if
up
you're
with
gonna
one for
come
you.
up with a name, it better be good.
Hey, we gotta come up with a good. We need a drag name for Tommy too. Tommy Drama. I don't know. We'll figure out something.
Dreamy Drama.
Why are we coming up with drag names anyway?
Well, we didn't tell you.
No. you didn't.
Dragon Thursday.
It's Drag Queen Thursday.
Drag Queen Thursday.
Yeah, it's gonna happen here.
You know, see someone who knows how to do their makeup. Talk to
See?
a drag queen.
We have to get in full makeup too. Is the
Yeah.
thing?
And then Heidi's
Get
gonna
those
bring
eyelashes out to here.
Heidi's gonna bring in a pole, and then they're gonna be swinging off the poles.
Exactly.
So,
We'll get those assholes going.
Assholes?
Assholes?
Assholes. We were talking. Me and Chicken were talking about this.
Yes.
Assholes. It's pasties for your ass.
Okay.
You can make them twirl. You can do anything with them.
What?
Interesting.
Okay. What exactly is this asshole though? Like
It's a pasty with tassels.
Mhm.
Right?
So does it cover your
They're
whole
assholes, not
Does it cover your
tassels.
whole butt crack?
No,
or
it's
something?
just two pasties on your butt cheeks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then if you twerk the right way, you can get them going all sorts of ways.
Yeah, we were doing it last night.
Yeah, actually, we were practicing.
Awesome.
It's our hobby.
I want to see if you can put this flip cup thing into your regular rotation.
I want to try.
Yeah,
I
let's
ho- I
try it.
hope I
Bust
can
one
do
out.
it.
Let's bust it out. Now, we had a good friend of ours, the voice of the D, our good friend Samantha. She did it, but she said she did it bare ass. She didn't do it on camera, though. She did it bare ass, and she said it's a lot easier to do it bare ass than it would
Everything's
be with
better
gloves.
naked.
Exactly, 100%.
Come
But-
on.
But because we're live on Facebook, they're not going to let us do it bare ass, unfortunately. So Chicken's actually going to bust out a cup right here.
Chicken
I guess
can't do it bare ass. He can't do it.
Chicken has no ass, and he's not even going to attempt to do it. He's
That's
like,
why
I
you can't wear the
freaking do that."
assholes.
You know.
I have no butt.
I don't have a butt either, but I attempted it. I
Do
have
those
no ass.
squats.
I'm just two big thighs. All right, so there we go. So Heidi, I would recommend maybe if you can face her, so we could get a good shot of this here. 'Cause
Hey.
Or let's see, maybe we'll just bend right over the console right here. Let's see.
I hope I can do this.
Yeah. That's actually a good shot right there. Right where you are actually is a good shot. All right, Chicken.
People just tune in there and be like, why is she done?
So I would recommend putting it towards upper, just above her ass. But you gotta, there you go.
There we go.
No, the other way, Chicken, the other way. Yeah, it's gotta go that way.
You gotta drop one leg, girl. You're crooked.
All right, so let's see. Here we go.
Even it out.
She needs a mirror.
We need music actually. So you gotta flatten your ass out a little bit. Yeah, flatten your ass out a little bit more. There you go. There you go. Let Ginger take over.
Yeah, let Ginger do it. She's
Try to even it. There you go. See what I mean? Girl's got some ass.
She's got some ass. All right, so on a count of three.
Is that the right math?
That is perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, it's usually right above the elastic with or the waistband, I should say. So right above there. So all right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Oh! All right, so now let me. Yep, you get the feel of it. 3 strikes you're out type of thing. But you got to get up. You got to get it up
gotta really
higher.
pop it.
You gotta, oh wait, that didn't count. That was a foul ball. That
These
was
are
a
all
foul
test
ball.
runs.
No, these are test runs, right? Yeah. So
just warming up.
Drop that hip again. There you go, girl.
all right, so that's it. No,
I can't do it. You try.
no. You're almost there. You're
You were
super
close.
right now.
You were close.
You are super close right now.
I feel like it's going to be difficult with clothing.
It's a lot. Well, Samantha said it was a lot easier doing it bare ass.
Well, of course it is.
All right.
Take a shit.
No. That was you didn't let it. It didn't flip. You're almost there though. You got.
I feel like if you double tapped it.
Thank you.
Like you go up and you pop it.
Show me.
You got to use your ass like a backboard.
You do, but you gotta twerk and then twerk it quick and then that.
No, almost.
I don't know.
Double twerk.
Pop
There
it
you go.
quick. Yeah, try it.
This is the most action Chicken seen in about 7 months.
I don't know. You do it, Nicole.
All right, come on, Ginger.
No, I'm
No.
good.
All right, your turn.
I can't do it.
Right, but watch, he gets it first.
He
shot.
can do it.
If
He
I
can
do it, you can
Maybe
do it?
that no ass.
If I do it, you do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, Chicken.
Atta
That
boy,
means
Chicken.
you gotta
Take one
do
for
it,
the team.
Chicken. Yeah, boy, Chicken. I'm telling you, Chicken. I have a feeling, Chicken, you're gonna do it. It's gonna be beginner's luck right now.
Yeah, I'll set you up.
I really feel like Chicken's gonna do
He's
beginner's
looking
luck.
at this. Do you want to talk about Tinder?
Like Daniel LaRusso catching the fly.
All right, wait, Chicken. No, you gotta throw it up and then stop it again. So do the double tap. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! You almost got it. You go.
You are beginner's luck.
I called it. Watch, he's gonna do the beginner's luck. Samantha's walking by right now. That's so funny. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
You're really good at this, dude.
Chicken is schooling everybody.
You're really good at this.
Maybe the key is having no ass.
You see, you thought you didn't have any talent, pal, but you really do. You got talent right
He's
here.
got ass talent.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God!
Chicken. Oh my God, you're
Chicken
really good
is
at
the
this,
man.
dude. You don't
He is
even
the
know. You got to watch this later on. Oh my God. You almost killed it, dude. Please watch this video because you almost hit it all 3 times. Or how many times did you do it? 3, right?
Yeah.
He hit it almost all 3 times. All right, Ginger's up to attempt. I feel like we got to give you a prize here. All right.
Are you actually twerking or are you just bumping it?
Well, I would bump and then bump. Bumpity bump.
Bumpity bump.
It's called the bumpity bump. Oh! Almost got it. That was really good, actually. That was really good. I think somebody's going to do it today. I got a strange feeling. It's
I
gonna
feel like
go down.
she's got. You got the right formula. I feel like you got the right formula.
If you get it, we're celebrating like you won the World Series.
All right. Like, put a little ice
I might pour beer on your head. Oh! That was
You
close.
did a little bit harder than that. But
like
A little bit
the first or
harder.
the second bump.
Yeah.
The first.
That, Ginger, that's a great technique. And that was the technique I was trying to get over on everybody. Like,
there
you
you
got to
go.
do the double bump. You have to do the double bump.
Yeah, she's getting in twerk mode while she's doing it. So
The twerking.
I feel like that's.
No, it kind of slipped. It kind of slipped.
There you go.
There you
There
go.
you go. Get rid of the sweater.
Right here, is that feel good for you?
Yeah, take the sweater.
Pretty pasties on.
That's okay.
Sit down.
You don't need
There you
pasties.
Get the strap on.
Gingers don't need pasties.
The setup's the best part.
All right, ready?
Come on.
Oh wait,
I felt like it didn't even move.
it didn't move.
It didn't move.
You gotta. Can I make a suggestion? The first one's got to be a big thrust. A big thrust.
Big thrust.
Don't you think? It's got to be a big thrust. The first one, because you got to get it up in the air. Wait. But she wasn't even ready yet. The cup wasn't even on your butt yet.
We're just having communication problems. That's what it is.
It's all good though.
That's always
I have a
the
feeling
issue.
someone's
It
gonna.
is.
Communication.
All right, bend over.
There we go.
All right.
Got to be more vocal.
All right, there you go.
All right, wait.
You're in perfect position.
There you go.
Okay.
One big thrust, and then. No, they just slid off your ass like a fucking water slide.
I think the problem is the clothes. I'm telling you right now. Facebook is not going to allow the real.
Can I try?
this
I
should
want
be
to
done.
try.
Yeah,
Chicken, you
you-
want to?
you
You want
can
to?
do it.
I want to try this.
Give it a try.
I think we need more tequila. I think that'll fix this math problem. Oh.
More tequila.
I'm gonna give this a 3-time shot here. 3 times.
Y'all
All right.
gotta work on your squats.
Yeah.
All right, you got this.
I got no ass.
Yeah,
all right.
neither do I.
All right.
You don't need an ass to pull this off. Chicken almost pulled it off. So
And I have 0 butt.
Right, so do I.
I look like a frog in pants.
Chicken, I'll tell you what. You were more effective than they got a whole lot of
Last time I
ass,
did yoga, I made
and
a
you
kid.
were more effective
I
than
threw
they
up
were.
doing yoga.
It's gonna help
All
you
right, ready?
Tinder game.
There you go.
I don't have Tinder. I'm in a very happy relationship. I don't need Tinder.
You need an ass, is what you need.
Perfect. All right, hold on.
How am I looking, Chicken?
You're looking great, buddy. You're looking great.
You look beautiful, man.
Yep, there you go.
There you go.
I haven't been this bent over since I went to Mount Carmel.
Alright, remember do that first.
Yeah,
There we go, right?
say your prayers, buddy. Oh no!
Oh.
Didn't move. Didn't move.
It just. I felt like if I.
It's gonna slide down.
Bend your bend
slope.
My
There you
slope-
go.
my slope is off.
Yeah. You have not had a prostate exam recently, have you?
All right, go ahead. Come on.
Oh, you got the right technique.
I got the technique, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, 2 more tries.
2 more tries.
2 more tries.
2 more.
You're down 0-1 in the count.
Woo! Flatten out that back. Yep.
Down 0-1.
pop those hips.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, that was really close.
You had it, dude.
That was the closest of all afternoon so far.
It's because of the clothes, right?
Yeah.
If you didn't have that shirt on, you would have. It would have been done
Your
deal.
butt hair would have caught it.
I'm telling you, battle's over. George the animal steel. Yes, the old steel fly trap.
It would have made like a stick grip.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it.
This shit's like a weed.
Huh?
Alright.
You had it, man. You had it.
Let's go.
Pop
Yep.
it, pop it.
It's proverbial.
Oh. If your butt was like an inch longer, you would have had it.
The men have been closer than the females here.
Yeah.
Amazingly,
I did it.
you
I
were
tried to
very
do it.
close.
I tried to do it.
Drama?
You were very close.
Are you gonna do it now?
I am. Look at me. I'm in a snowsuit. I can't do anything.
Come on, you gotta let it.
I look like Randy from A Christmas Story, and you want me to do it?
I'm more like a Ralphie.
No, Randy is the one that was in the full snowsuit.
Man, we're gonna get this. Somebody's gonna get it.
Someone's gonna do it. I
Someone
think if
eventually
you
is
weighted the
gonna get
bottom a little bit, it's so light.
That's.
You don't
I
even
think.
have
I don't
to
think
feel
those are regulation cups. I don't know.
Now
Those
there's
are-
we
those
got
are
a
regular.
You gotta
discrepancy
get those
now.
red Solo. Maybe
Those
I
are the red Solo cups.
These are the red tinted Solo.
Gotta have another drink and then try it again.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a discrepancy.
Load up
now.
on the tequila. That's the answer.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a good
always
point.
The answer. When in
That's it.
doubt.
There you
When in
go.
doubt, tequila.
And then when
Load
you,
up.
when you do the tequila, your clothes fall off, and it'll be easier to do the flip cup.
Precisely.
All right.
I wish I wore underwear today.
Said nobody ever.
I don't
True
think you need the
story.
underwear.
He doesn't. I do.
The underwear would only be a deterrent.
I haven't worn underwear since the 90s.
Yeah, you got to go Commander.
See, the underwear problem is still a problem though because you got
Yeah.
the band part.
Yeah.
The band's the problem.
Can
But
you
we-
can
but-
you put this a part of your routine though? Make it part of a class.
That would be amazing. If I can
Right?
master it, I will.
All right,
Well, you know, we could
that's a good theory.
we could do it like we could do it over here out of the camera, just out of camera view.
Well, then who's gonna see it if it happens?
Yeah.
Well, you can see the cup. You can see the cup, but you won't be able to see her butt.
I don't think anybody wants to see the cup.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't think anybody's here for the cup.
There's two
I'll
girls,
practice
one
and come
cup.
back.
There you go.
I'll start juggling them.
There you go. Who knows? Maybe you could be on to
Yeah, I
something
mean,
new.
America's Got Talent. Here I
into
go.
a routine.
I feel like
Good
we
work.
need to come up with it. Like this has already been done. So let's try to find our own. twerking
Burlesque is about
bu-
breaking borders. You know, you can
See,
See, I agree with
something
that.
new.
What can you do with a ping pong ball?
A lot.
I can breathe
What
fire.
can't you do?
have you done anything with a ping pong ball before?
No.
No.
And a bubble machine.
No.
Really? Well, that would be interesting.
Now we have ideas.
Your Tinder dates must be interesting.
What
Yeah.
about two ping pong balls?
You know,
I have
he's
3 questions.
he's not using it that much. That's why I
How come?
try to
You
give him
gotta
some
swipe
advice.
it.
Give him some advice.
Tinder's hard to be picky on. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah.
'Cause you're on Tinder.
And you're just there to get laid, right?
Yeah, like are you there to just hit it?
Oh,
and
nobody's
done?
on Tinder for a relationship. Give me a fucking break.
I'm only on there because I didn't want to get my asshole waxed. Really.
You can shave it.
I know, girl.
I know that was the deal. Remember,
Chicken,
It was
I
either
got a
get my
guy, don't worry
asshole
about it.
waxed or
Where I
freaking
get
be
I
on Tinder.
waxed, a lot of guys go in and get waxes. A lot of guys get Brazilians. I don't know
On
how y'all
Tinder
can
they
do
do?
that.
They go on Tinder to get
Yeah,
waxes?
just on Tinder. Just
Yeah,
on Tinder.
okay. Beautiful.
No, on Grinder too.
Yeah, chicken. We can send you to the Pretty Kitty and get your thing all
Pretty
waxed
Kitty?
up. Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm not a big. I don't know. I don't do online dating shit like that. It's not really my thing. And it was kind of a thing that we did on air, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just agree to do it."
Mm-hmm.
It's not really dating, though. I mean,
I don't know what is it like.
you're just incessantly swiping people that you think are fucking
Well, that's
hot.
it. Like
not,
I go,
it's not dating.
okay, then, and like
It's
nobody.
like the epitome of modern
It's like
culture.
it's like speed dating
Yeah.
for fucking cyber slapping.
Right, so
That's what-
I
real.
swipe left or right, okay, and then like never hear anything from anybody again. So it's
But
like,
you gotta
ah,
message
fuck it.
them and be like, hey.
Well, you can't message them unless.
Oh yeah,
they
you
swipe
guys
also.
get
Right.
It's
matched.
been
You
a
have to
couple years for Tinder.
Go
for
on
me.
Bumble.
I
The
don't
woman
even
has
know.
to choose you.
Then
Well,
I
that-
never talk to anybody.
Well, that's the whole idea. You get really excited if you do
We
get a
need to
match.
take some sexy photos of you.
Have
Right.
you seen me?
We need.
Or at least a nice.
I don't think you could put them on Tinder.
I think a nice picture
Or
with
Bumble.
him and a dog
You and a cat.
and a cat.
And a cat.
Boom.
Animal
double-
lovers.
double
There you go.
whammy.
You're onto something.
I should put that picture I posted in your page there where I had
You
to.
should.
Where it's all tied under like this, and I'm
Yes,
laying down
that's
like
brilliant.
See, I
There
think
you go.
Tinder's more for younger people, though. I think Tinder's for like young kids, like
She's
college
saying
age.
you're old.
No, my man's 15 years older than me, so I'll have
Try-
you know.
He's
try-
probably still
I
older
like
than
the
him.
older
Yeah, I'm
Right.
probably still older, and by 10
How
years,
old are
probably
you?
Yeah.
41.
Oh, you did beat Sean by a couple days. Couple years.
Give
3 years.
give Plenty of Whales a try.
Anyway,
Hey,
That's a good
everybody needs some love.
I'm going on Farmers Only.
Yeah.
There you
one.
go.
Farmers only. Christian Mingle.
Squeal like
That might
a
Give
be-
baby.
myself a good old sheep.
See, I feel like you'd have a good chance at Christian Mingle because it's kind of like a front. You know, it's a front that they're saying they're
Oh,
Christians.
they're
but
naughty on that side.
See
I
what I'm
heard.
saying?
It's the quiet one.
No, it's the Christians. I mean, what bigger bunch of hypocrites do you have than Christians? Seriously. They're not going to like hearing that, but it's the truth.
Librarians mingle.
I'll put on some Danzig.
There you go.
know.
That's some-
Danzig.
you know it's a kinky
We should just
girl.
make you
Spends all day in her
a
books.
regular video
Yep.
tutorial.
What?
A regular video tutorial where we could manage the whole thing. And then we'll just put you online.
I just don't have time for all the headache. Tell you the truth.
Yes, you do.
I hate drama. Not you personally.
I was going to say, come on now.
And,
Who hates drama?
So
don't answer that. Don't answer that. You don't even know me yet.
She means in general.
I know. I was being comical.
But probably in about, give her like 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, like, that's what you like going by some of these profiles you're seeing. They're like, I just want a real relationship.
Shut
I'm like,
the
then
fuck
why
up.
are you on
You just
Tinder?
want some big dick.
Right?
Well, listen, nobody
Girl,
is. I'm
come
telling
on.
you. Listen, nobody signs up for Tinder because they want to find their husband or wife. No one.
Girl, there's girls though that will sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm just here for friends," and then like 2 weeks later, she's obsessed with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's recipe for herpes and.
I love. You know what I love
phone
on every
calls.
one of them. It doesn't matter if it's Bumble, Tinder, whatever. Plenty of Fish, Clover, whatever the ones that people are using.
Clover?
Yeah, there's a ton of them out there.
He is an expert. Jesus fucking
Of course I am.
Christ.
Of course I am. I'm well versed when it comes to this. I love when you go on a woman's profile and it says "not here for hookups." Give me a break.
Then why are you here?
What are
Yeah,
you
and
here
not
for?
here for hookups. If you are
I'm here to
interested in
expand my
just
modeling
hookups,
career.
then the female says that you must swipe left because it'll offend her if you swipe
I don't
right.
get like when these people go on their
Give
Tinder
me a
profiles
break.
and they got pictures of them and their boyfriends.
I used to use it to find thirds.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? How about the people that
I've
just
done
have
that too.
pictures?
But then why
of
you end up looking
their
for a
animals?
dude?
But there
then?
goes
Oh,
girls-
no, I don't want a dude. I
unicorns
want a
are
girl.
psycho though. Unicorns are hard to come by.
They are.
They are very hard to come by.
You think so?
Unicorn.
Not for a woman.
A crazy unicorn, yes.
You just gotta be
stable
specific.
One, I mean.
Can,
You have to do
wait. Unicorn?
A unicorn.
That's an analogy for. I'm sorry. I'm new to this.
This is the
That's a
Farda
third
range. It's the Farda world.
Oh, okay.
It's
So the guys that like to get pegged?
no.
We're all over
We
the
were
place.
talking about kids
Couples that
today.
like to
He's
play.
stuck in it, yeah.
So those are thirds?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. They're called unicorns?
Unicorns.
Because it's rare to find one that's not like obsessed with you or just comes with baggage. Like you just want her to come over, have
Hence
some fun, and be
unicorn.
like, bye.
And get the hell out.
Yeah.
Ah, I gotcha.
Why? Who would
Unicorns.
become obsessed with that? That sounds
Well,
like the perfect night to
right?
me.
No.
Get invited somewhere,
But they
have
always
sex,
come
take
with,
it
like,
easy.
something- baggage. Like there's always
Baggage could be involved.
Or the guy gets too obsessed with the new girl. That situation.
Something.
I've seen that happen before.
Yeah, and then they cheat on the significant other.
Yep.
with
Or the
other
two
one.
girls end up liking each other a little.
Could this
extra
be
more
mixed
and-
up? Is it like two girls and
I've
a
heard, like, a
guy,
girl
or just
get-
whatever you want it to be?
Yeah, it could be whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So whoever the third is
It'd
the
be two
unicorn.
gay guys,
Yes.
someone a straight girl. Like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happens.
So then the straight girl would be the unicorn.
We gotta
Yeah.
try to find two girls, one guy. There you go.
Yeah, if two girls want a fat guy for a unicorn, sure.
Right.
Listen, there's
I
something
would be
out
like
there
the
for
perfect
everybody.
unicorn because I'd be
Exactly.
like, peace, I'm out. See ya.
No, man, I'm telling you, there's something out there for everyone. I bet you there's chicks right now that are searching for fat guys. Right now.
Mm-hmm.
2 chicks in search of fat guy. And we have them right here.
Let's put it on Craigslist.
FatGuysNeedLove2.com.
You want to talk
Yeah.
about it?
Start your own dating site.
I need to cue up the ending of the Hulk music right now.
That's my favorite music right there. The Lonely Man.
But you know what, Chicken? You've been doing okay, though, lately, I feel.
Yeah, I dropped some pounds. I can start seeing most of it.
We're not talking about that. You've been on fire.
We
We're
won't
not talking
get
about
too
weight
personal.
loss here.
We're not going to get too personal with him, but, he's
This
he's
isn't a
doing
Richard
all right.
Simmons fucking tutorial.
Okay,
here.
somebody else seen it, but
Feast or famine, baby. Feast
Right.
or
Feast or
famine.
famine, yeah.
That's how it is.
Chicken set it off. Everybody's getting pussy now that Chicken got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm
The world's
telling
coming
you.
to an end.
It's contagious. You got laid. I'm
Don't say
getting laid.
contagious and pussy around the same thing.
Yeah,
man.
that's-
You almost did the flip cup thing on your
Yeah.
butt. That was great.
Yeah.
Some girl's gonna say,
And the camera,
"Oh my God,
the camera
I've been
caught.
looking for someone forever."
Who could flip cup on her ass?
We were trying to pimp out
Pop
Chicken
that
for a
booty.
while, and it's just not. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no takers.
No takers.
We'll work on it. Her and I will do some.
We're going to Polly's all nighter,
And when
Lots
I'm
of
hanging up
single
upside
women.
down on the pole, maybe that'll.
There you
We'll
go.
be spinning.
Got to show your moves,
Good
baby.
workout.
Well, what do you call that? Oh, the upside down crucifix.
Yes.
Yes, that's her
The
favorite.
Russian split.
The Russian
No.
split's your favorite?
I just yes.
They're all my favorite.
I could watch girls
can't
do that all
deny.
day.
I could just yeah.
Do you actually have guys try it?
Yes.
Yeah, there's it's bigger.
It means things would fall out for a dude. Like
so.
There
They
are
don't care, right?
instruments in clothing to prevent that.
Do you guys get marriage proposals?
Oh my gosh, all the time.
I know. I couldn't wait to ask that question.
I have she's a lot more. This is more. I have a second life, so for me it's not as.
I get there was one guy who messaged my husband and was like, "How much will it cost to buy your wife off of you?" And
Ooh.
I was like,
he's like, how much you got?
That doesn't
Yeah,
seem.
right.
That doesn't seem like a question you should ask Denver.
"Right?
No, not at all.
Yeah."
Did he know what
her
Denver
husband?
looked like?
Huh?
You know her husband?
Yeah, we were Facebook friends.
Oh, really?
I know all about.
Oh,
this.
she deleted you?
Everybody deleted you.
Did I delete you?
Yeah, you did. Everyone does.
Oh, I go through a cleansing. I'll have to add you back.
That's okay. Listen, it's good to cleanse and start with me. Trust me. Always start with me.
Yo, our boy Hard Rock Harry just checked in from down in Florida.
Hey, Harry.
What's up, buddy?
Harry.
What's he have to say?
He said the ladies don't seem to be flocking around cool cripples. But, yeah, Hard Rock Harry, man, listening down from Florida, man. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, good people, man. Good people. So, where can they find your adult films?
It is Tarot Girl, TAROT girl.manyvids.com.
.manyvids.
And you can watch me get plowed and get facials and stuff.
Really? Is it like cost to get on there and shit?
Yeah, you pay per video, but they're like dirt cheap.
Yeah,
so
like a couple bucks.
if you can't shell out a couple bucks, then
you're not gonna.
Then you don't really want to jerk off if you can't pay.
right. I mean, you can see previews
Simple.
and get your 30-second wank off if you want, but.
What fun is that?
I could probably do it in 30 seconds.
I know. Grab the Hitachi. Let's go.
There you go. Refresh.
I had a porno. I never actually seen it because I always got done during the previews.
Guilty.
That was the beauty of VHS. Is you just stop it right there and just pick up right where you left off the next day or the next hour or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
There's nothing better than the internet.
Okay,
Go back to
VHS
your
used to put
favorite
it was like a
video.
tape. Okay, and like you would
I
have to
might
put
be
it
a
in.
baby, but I
thought you really didn't know what a VHS was.
Are you from?
Video cassette recorder.
I grew up with 2 channels. Okay.
Okay.
So all we had was VHS and Fox, and sometimes PBS if I got lucky. If the granules were like coming in the right day, fuck yeah.
VHS wasn't a channel.
No, I had VHS tapes, and then
Oh.
I had 2 channels. Sometimes.
2 channels. We had rabbit ears.
I had 4. Yeah.
I was in the middle of nowhere, so.
Put some tinfoil on the rabbit ears. There you go. You got like 2 extra channels.
I would just get like more like get the fuck outside.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in Central New York?
Yeah.
Are you both from Central New York?
Yeah.
No, I'm from Buffalo.
Oh, got a buffalo. Got
Bilo.
a Buffalo Bill in there.
Where are you from?
I'm right from here, from Utica area. So.
She doesn't want to divulge that. I don't blame
Yeah.
her.
I know you're like. If you're
Well, she said out.
know
She said
everything.
out in the middle of nowhere, so I thought maybe it was like somewhere.
Yeah, Utica kind of isn't out in the middle of nowhere.
No. I grew up like my neighbors far apart, either side.
You got
West
that-
I get what you're saying.
Winfield.
I was trying to help
Oh,
you
you're
out.
from over there.
Yeah.
You're one of those. I know all about that. I'm well versed in those.
So am I. So am I.
Yeah.
Country girls like bad boys.
Yeah.
They love them. They love bad boys.
She's got the secret life. She's trying to hide her identity.
It's okay. I'm not divulging
until they
anything,
see
yeah.
her on this podcast.
I know, right?
Hi,
Yeah,
guys,
until
how are
exactly
ya?
the 5,000 people that are watching right now.
Why did I come to work and now everybody wants a sponge bath? I don't understand.
I don't understand this.
Everybody's gonna throw solo cups at you now.
No one has the right to judge. I wouldn't worry
Thanks for
about
tell-
I'm constipated.
Thanks for telling my jar story.
it.
You
More,
violated HIPAA.
more tequila.
I didn't use
Tequila.
anybody's names. They're cool.
Right. That's good. No,
We're
it's
cool,
smart.
guys.
That's smart. Don't use anybody's name.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not here to indulge. We're here to make fun of.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
We're
make
not here to
light
fun
of.
Eh.
So, like, do you guys, the girls, I should say, I always say guys. It's just
Dude, do
but-
that.
Dude, do that. Do that.
Bro.
What kind of, like, talk about the burlesque? You put pasties on your titties and stuff like that. Like, what other kind of show goes along with that? Like, I know you said it's like a 40s or 50s style, but is there other kind of attractions you bring to it?
Yeah, we incorporate like a little comedy into it. For example,
Okay.
like she'll be pulling out, you know, the endless
Scarf.
scarf. Yeah, she'll be
Mhm.
pulling that out of my bra. We also actually, in our corsets and bras, we're gonna take like little airplane bottles of booze. We put them in and we'll just throw them out to the crowd. Just lots of crowd interaction, things like that to keep people involved and keep them happy.
Cool. Very cool. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for like 11 years.
Burlesque?
Did you say there was a belly
And-
dancing?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, didn't you say something about belly dancing involved too?
Yeah, it's my friend's group who's actually performing with us that she does belly dancing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was
Yeah.
part
And
of
I-
your whole thing.
This is a great show.
Right?
Yeah. And I do fire fans
Nice.
and breathe fire.
What?
You breathe fire?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get you back in the summertime.
Yes.
On the streets, because we're not going to do it in here.
Yeah.
No, definitely. The ceilings are too low, but I'd like to get you out.
I was
there
going
in
to
the
say,
street.
please, no, not in here.
It's tall enough for a pole, though.
It is. Perfect for
Yeah.
pulling here.
We're
You
getting
can't
a
work
bowl.
that brown pole? I mean, come on.
Girls like thick things, but that's a little thick for
Yeah.
me.
Been told that.
Yeah,
before.
that looks like a liability right there.
Yeah.
It looks like an injury waiting to happen.
Yeah.
That's going to leave a
I
mark.
could shimmy up it, but I don't know about spinning.
But
You
when
got to have a whole lot of ass for that pull.
Now, when you breathe fire, what do you have in your mouth? Is it like Bacardi 151 or
I
some
use
shit?
Everclear.
Everclear?
I go old
So you
school
use,
with it, yeah.
you use alcohol then?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's probably not the safest. Other people use other things, but I'm old school and just some Everclear. No.
And it
And
goes.
And then I have fire fans, which are Kevlar wicks, and light them on fire, and then just douse them out with the water when I'm done.
Start swinging.
Yeah,
Like,
I want to do a hula hoop too,
hula hoop?
with fire on it. Not like the whole hoop, but little sticks with Kevlar wicks and light it on fire.
ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Innovation.
Wow.
Light a hula hoop on fire.
That'd be interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm like a jack of all trades.
I see that. You're like a walking show in itself.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're
Fire
like a
you.
walking Mardi Gras yourself.
I always wanted to be in the circus, so.
Yeah. You should create like a big circus, like an adult-rated circus
Like-
type of
Yes,
thing. Wouldn't
I
that be
always
pretty
thought
cool?
that'd be so much fun.
Three-ring
a bunch
circus.
of people.
Yeah.
Like the oddities, but sexually.
Can I be
Yeah.
the ringleader?
Yeah,
Step
we
right
need
up,
an
ladies and
announcer,
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Like the
There
girl
we
that
go.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth.
One girl ping pong.
Yeah.
There you go. Golf balls. Let's go a little heavier.
There you go.
Go
Pool balls.
golf ball.
Get
Pool
those
ball.
Kegels then.
You think you could do a pool ball?
Not me.
Oh my god, that would.
No, but I've seen it in a movie, so I mean.
Wow.
Speaking
Oh
of-
yeah, right. I have too.
Speaking of Tinder, okay, I did go on a Tinder date, and first time I met the girl, she was wearing Benwell balls. I thought that was a little interesting for a first date. Yeah,
She was practicing and.
I guess.
Yeah.
I never actually pulled out Benwell balls before, but I thought that was more of like a second date type of thing.
Did they go?
Yeah.
When you pulled them out? Did they?
They just rolled out.
Yeah, they just rolled right out. That was the problem.
Oh, really?
No,
It wasn't like popping a cork in a champagne bottle.
Yeah,
No.
I got sprayed.
Did you? That was your first
That would have
date?
been hot.
I love
That
I
was,
love
that was the
squirters.
first date. Yeah,
I'm on an endless search for a squirter.
that was the first date. Yeah,
What a great first date.
What?
I'm on an
You,
endless
you
search
have
for
not
a squirter.
found a squirter?
I have
All
not.
women squirt.
Dude,
When I find
every
a
girl's
squirter,
a squirter. You got to make them happen.
All women squirt.
The last 6 girls I've been
They
with
do.
squirted.
Have you found the G spot?
have you noticed how I'm rolling my eyes like a slot machine right now?
All women squirt. You got to find that valve, pal.
Okay.
You
Well,
do.
when I find a squirter, I'm going to take her
Get
right to
yourself a
Lennon's.
Hitachi and find the G spot. You will find your squirter in no
Now,
time.
what the fuck's a Hitachi?
Lord
It's like a wand.
Almighty, you want to meet?
It's a wand that
You are talking to the
brought
master.
it.
I know. Yeah, I
It's
know.
The
like a-
master. At
All you
pussy
gotta do
eating.
real quick is look up Pornhub and just look up Hitachi, and
Okay.
that thing is like a.
this same girl with the Ben Wobbles had the Hitachi.
Mm,
And
I bet she did.
Yep,
They
she
probably
did.
know her. Do you know Amanda? No, I'm kidding.
No, but it's like a jackhammer for your clit, for real. Like you
It's
can get
amazing.
attachments
I'd
for
never
it. That
heard
thing's
of
like.
I don't need any help in that department.
Is that like my boyfriend's at tool.com? Like when they got the sawzalls with the dildos on the end of it and shit like that? Similar?
Comparison to the noise, yeah, I guess in the power. Yeah, for real. No, first time I turned one on, I was scared. I was like, oh shit, I can't put that
Were you
near
like,
me with the
It's like a weed whacker.
run up the energy bill real
4
quick.
speed on the
Is it,
floor.
is it made with a ripcord? Does it come with a ripcord?
Yeah, it's just like 4 speed on the floor, posies.
Start it manually?
Dude, you ever see some of these
interesting.
fucking toys? It's not even fair, man.
I have. I've bought in some of the
Dude,
toys.
they're like, they spin in 6 different directions with like a little titty or a clit tickler and...
I'm a
The
sexual
clit
sadist.
tickler isn't good.
I had one that ran off Bluetooth on my phone. It
Oh,
was
that's pretty
wonderful.
cool.
I could control it. Just stick it in between my thighs and increase the vibration and everything.
Don't they have something to go to music?
Oh, wow.
I think the spinning ones
Yeah.
are scary. Like, what if it?
So you can get off
catches
to
on there?
music by
You
that.
play
Yeah.
like play like
That is
Slayer.
amazing, that.
Play
I
like
love that.
Slayer, just
Wow.
like you know.
Yeah.
You know what aggravates me, though? You women get all the great fancy toys, and we get fleshlights.
Yeah.
Like, and dolls and
And
stuff.
calluses.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw one of those. I was
You
like
get all the-
16, and I found one in my boyfriend's shower. It was his brother's, and I was like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Oh man.
Oh.
It was so gross.
Yeah, and then you got to clean those things.
But you know,
well,
they got
you
the sex
bring it in
robots.
the shower with you, and you don't have to worry about it.
They got like the sex robots now, though, coming out. They're gonna be serious. I saw
Yes,
one the other
the
day.
AI
I was looking
ones.
at this girl. I was like, "Damn, like that's fake." I'm looking at.
They're
robot,
not
I was like,
fake.
oh fuck! Like, damn, we got some competition going
In
on
the
here.
Orient, they're huge. Like
Yeah.
in Japan,
Sex
China.
robots.
Yep,
Yeah,
and they're
I'm telling
coming
you.
through with the
$7,000.
men's too.
And they've cornered the market.
Yeah, but that's like super creepy because then you're just fucking a robot.
Yeah.
And it's like
A lot of the girls I fuck act like robots. So.
True.
What's the difference?
They have like body temperature now. They can remember your birthday, your name, your interests. They'll actually hold conversation with you.
Really?
That's super creepy.
For $7,000, you can get rid of a nagging girl and just get a robot.
$7,000?
Yeah.
She's actually a salesperson.
And it walks?
Just to let you know.
It walks and everything?
No,
Like,
it doesn't walk. You
it
got to
just
pick it
kinda-
up and move it.
Okay.
Like there is a guy, I know, he like pushes her around like a wheelchair, takes her on dates to restaurants, everything.
Yeah.
Takes her shopping to the store, buys her outfits. Like she's a real person. He's like he actually
They
divorced
talk
his
back,
wife. Yeah, he divorced his wife and got with her, and his daughter like hates him now.
Fine.
Because he's got Rosie.
Yeah.
Literally from the Jetsons.
Have you seen the online tutorials though?
No, I
You
haven't.
gotta see-
I've
seen
He's-
them.
Look, they're legit, bro. They look like real people.
Yeah.
They're hot.
Hot as fuck.
They're real hot.
Now,
Like,
now
you
they
get to
got them
pick.
for the ladies.
You get to pick skin tone, hair color. I watched this whole thing, man. It's disturbing.
texture. It's
Like
crazy
how
what they can
real
do with texture.
these things are.
Well,
They
how
talk
does it-
back. They actually respond like a human female would, as far as orgasms and shit. It's crazy, bro.
There's your squirter.
I'm not paying $7,000 to
That's
have
what
a
he
female
tells
squirt.
you. But if you look at his truck,
You can program the robot to squirt.
How'd you know I have a truck?
Stalker.
How did you know I have a truck?
Wait, you
it's
can
the redheads you gotta look out for.
you can program the robot to squirt?
I would want
$7,000.
I would,
It better
sure.
fucking be able to
Right?
squirt.
Yeah, for $7,000,
It better make me.
it
a
better make
sandwich
me
and
fucking squirt.
Just hook a super soaker up to it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It better eat my pussy for $7,000.
Skin tag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
suck my 2 inches for $7,000.
Oh my god, that's the biggest thing I've ever. And you know it's lying.
Right.
Yeah, well, I would encourage the lie.
It's not about size. It's about what you do with it.
That a girl.
I would
See,
have
like,
to-
I like you.
I would still have to get the robot drunk.
I like you. Did you say? No, let's get a robot drunk. That was the best line I've ever heard. I would
That,
still
that
have
should
to
be
get
your
a
new
robot
Tinder
drunk.
tagline.
Well, look at it. You wouldn't have to take her out to eat. You wouldn't have
True.
to feed her, right?
I'll buy you Hitachi.
Can you teach these things to cook?
What happens though if you get the robot and like after a year of it getting comfortable with you, it starts being like a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
like really talking
You
back.
reboot her.
And then she finds like
Hard
a different
reset.
guy. She gets so like independent socially. She's like, you know what, chicken, take fucking shit. I'm leaving you.
She comes over and I come home. She's blowing my friends.
Yeah, exactly. She'll listen. These robots
Oh, these
sooner
chicks
or
are like
later.
real girls.
See,
Like,
that's
They
what I'm
have, like,
saying.
6 dicks
That's
in
what
them.
I'm saying. Sooner or later, these robots will turn into real females. They will.
Yeah, but they got
So-
them for girls too now.
Yes.
Y'all
Oh,
are gonna
exactly,
have to watch
and that'll
out.
give
oh,
them
because
more
that's what you need
encouragement.
is more toys.
Right.
You know?
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys don't have enough.
Right.
You need
No,
you need
never.
you need robots that could
Pound
get down
the
with you
fuck
guys
out of
too.
you,
That's
yeah.
it's crazy.
Well, have you seen myboyfriendsatool.com? Check that website out.
I have not seen
I
that
have not
one.
seen that.
I'm waiting for the table saw with the dildo on the end of it.
Oh, I
Imagine
seen
that.
the one on Stern where they have like that conveyor belt thing,
Uh-huh.
and like the girl like straddles it, and they spin it and they start going real fast,
Yeah.
and then she like squirted.
The sit and spin.
Wow.
Yeah, and she squirted so hard that it hit what's his name, Gary in the face.
Really? Why could that be me?
Dude, you gotta know how
I
to
should
do
have
it
been there
right.
for that.
You got to start booking these guests on Back Talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
I got for everybody that's listening on Back Talk. We need squirters, but we can't. We
I'm
can't.
gonna fill in
How
that
are we
thing.
gonna do anything on Back Talk? We can't.
You
We
just
can't go
fill-
live with it.
You gotta have like a contest, and you put like a paper
Slip-
out
like a
and
slip and slide?
You gotta measure it. See who's the farthest squirter.
Really?
Farthest
And we could do it off camera.
Do it distance.
Yeah, you just do the distance shot, the money shot.
We'll set up a different camera.
I think we should do that.
Camera facing down.
Do you know
seen
girls?
that. I've seen that on Kink. Like I've seen them. There's a couple.
Can you
girls.
guys set this up for me? Do you know girls?
I don't know any squirters.
All
See,
girls
now
are
they're becoming-
squirters.
All
now they're
girls are
becoming-
They
squirters.
all could squirt, man.
No, you don't know any squirters.
All girls are squirters. It's just a matter of getting there.
Kinky
Come on.
Katie told us for sure.
Yep.
And
I
And-
agree with her.
and
I
it's
agree with
not,
her.
And it's
But
not.
it's about how
peeing.
far she's willing to,
See, a lot of girls
know her body. A lot of girls aren't comfortable with their bodies.
And a lot of girls want to stop after.
I know, I'm one of
after
those
they
girls.
orgasm. A lot of girls want to stop. They'll like close their legs and stop, and you got to like kind of like keep going through the orgasm, and you got to push through the orgasm.
So you got to force yourself upon them.
No, you're not forced. You're already doing it.
I
You're
know,
already,
I'm
you
That's
kidding.
what
I'm
the
kidding.
tie downs are for.
But it's like
I'm
they-
a sexual sadist, so I had to throw
generally
that
a
in
girl
there.
like when she's coming, she'll like close her leg and like kind of buck up a little
Sure,
bit.
I know. Yeah.
You got to keep going through that and go harder, and
There you go.
then she'll like. Whoosh.
Then the floodgates open.
And that's
is what you're
Chicken's
saying.
PSA for the day.
Yes.
It's public
Well, it
service
makes
announcement.
sense. It makes
You
sense.
got to go through the orgasm.
Every
if there's
girl
squirters
deserves
out
a
there
Hitachi.
listening.
That's my PSA for the day.
What's that?
What is that?
Hitachi. I'm telling you.
The Hitachi. Yeah, but
Hitachi.
that's
I don't need
cheating.
I am when it comes to eating
you
pussy
mean
on Master Yoda.
That
I
small
don't need
grill you have in the backyard?
Yeah.
That's hibachi.
Oh, hibachi. Yeah.
Hibachi.
She's using the hibachi.
If you use it right, the right angle.
You shove it in your butt. I don't know. Everything she's saying, you get
This
shoved
is
in
a
your butt.
prostate massage. Come on.
A prostate
Ooh,
massage.
There you go.
That sounds
Best
like a pain in
orgasm
the
of your
ass.
life.
That's what Kinky
She even
Katie
made
said
the noise
again.
for you.
Kinky Katie said that again too.
Yeah.
But I ain't shoving a Hitachi up my butt.
I mean,
Yeah.
that,
You're not
that-
gonna
that-
find
that-
it-
big.
That's about the size of this mic.
Yeah.
If you picture this mic, that's literally.
And that's supposed to go in a guy's ass, you're saying?
I don't know about supposed to, but with enough lube, you can do anything.
No, I'm asking you if this is what you're talking about.
No,
this
Oh.
stimulates the clit.
Just one or two fingers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hitachi.
I'm trying to catch up here. I don't know what that is.
I
That's why
don't-
behind.
See, education. We got a lot of education today, actually. I learned about
Medical
unicorns.
Sexual
Yeah.
education
I
here.
learned about unicorns and I learned about Hitachis today.
And prostate massages. And
I already knew about that.
Oh.
Everybody knows
He's
about
up
the
on
prostate
that one.
massage.
I already knew that one. I'm old. I need a prostate
Little-
massage.
little dirty finger.
I'm at that age, you know, where I got to keep checking on this.
Get the
son of a bitch.
Crisco, honey.
I'd say at my age, you start looking for doctors with the small hands, you know? You don't really care what kind of degree they got. You just got to make sure
I don't think that's the same kind of massage, though. I don't think the doctor's actually trying to make you come.
Craigslist doctor.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, someone underground.
Go to Taiwan. You know someone out there does it. Come
The,
on.
the Philippines, I feel like would.
I'm huge in Taiwan.
I'm huge in Taiwan. That's the only.
No,
that's the
literally.
only place I'm huge. Nudist colonies in Asia.
There you go.
There you go.
That's it. I'm popular.
I'd be like
there.
Godzilla there.
Nudist festival.
I love when shows go off the rails like this. It's just like, hey, what do you guys want
Chris,
to talk
Chris
about?
Chase just checked and he said this might be his favorite show.
Mine too, Chase. Mine too. Thanks for chiming in, brother. Good to hear from you.
There is no shyness on EC Radio.
Again, no, on all
On
of
the D,
and
that's right.
The whole network.
The entire network.
Entire network. We got a lot of stuff going on.
So what was the craziest request you got besides the farting on the table?
I like how you remember
That is like the best request I've
Yes,
ever heard.
that is
like,
great.
I've heard some
Like I
crazy
would say it as a
stories.
joke, like thinking that was really funny just to like laugh at it, but like
That was a legit
No,
request you
somebody's
got?
so serious about that. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
sitting on a glass table and fart.
There's.
I've seen
there's-
videos where people pee.
John, would you do
on a
that?
glass table?
Would I what?
fart on a glass table.
Sure, why not?
There you go.
Why
I'll
not?
fart anywhere.
With
fuck it.
someone underneath you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. You can't
Yeah.
really light it on fire. Though.
I
You're
did
getting
kick
paid
a
for
guy
this
in the
stuff, right?
balls.
Oh, that's the one thing I've seen people
They-
come in
and
with
you're getting
anal
paid to do this, right?
rectal
Yeah.
burns from
Yeah,
that.
fuck it. We
From
can,
what?
of course you will.
Lighting their farts on fire.
Oh,
Because
no.
it goes back inside. You have to think the air goes back inside. That happens a lot, actually, too.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
I've tried
you,
it many
you think
times
of
and never
any
How do you keep a
crazy-
straight face when you're doing this stuff? I wouldn't be able to keep a
You
straight
turn
face.
away.
$50 sign.
You just turn away.
You do see dollar signs, but I would also look at the person and say, "You are one sick, sick fuck.
Yeah.
You're a sick, sick man."
What's
But
your
show me
number?
the money.
I just get right. I just get more.
But
gloves.
show me the money while you're at it.
more
But
gloves.
you are a sicko.
I got to tell a story. It's a friend of ours. I'm not going to divulge his name, but he was hanging out with a couple, and they were like, "Come on, come hang out with us." So
Oh, wow.
he's in the back seat with the girl, and the husband's driving, and they're driving up the road, and they start banging. You know, so he's banging, and the husband's driving, and he's looking in the rearview mirror, and the girl keeps telling my buddy, goes, "When it's time for you to come, let me know. When you're about to come, let me know." So he's like, all right, he's banging away, you know, and then all of a sudden it's time for him to pop. And he goes, all right, I'm going to come. Now they're doing 55 up the highway. All of a sudden this guy slams on the emergency brake and they're spinning around. Ah! He's blowing his logo. No, what the fuck? And they're spinning around in circles on the emergency brake, like totally freaked out. He's like, you got to get me the fuck out of this car.
Wow.
But that's some crazy shit, though.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Too.
I don't want to
That's
say his
insanity
name.
right there.
I got to protect the innocent on that one, but that's a great story.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Imagine finding an Uber driver like that. Get me from A to B, please.
Well, yeah, that's nuts. He was doing
Yeah,
like,
wow.
50 up the highway, 55 up the highway, and they slammed on the emergency brake. Started doing 360s in the middle of the road while he was jizzing.
That had to be a great nut, though.
What a
If you
rush.
think about it.
That must have
Wow.
been a mess.
You got
That's what I was wondering. Did it go all over the car? Or?
Well, I mean, but you got a vagina spinning around on your dick.
It might have been like, remember back in the day, they had those pallets and they put on the wheel and you pour the paints all over it and it just comes with swirly things.
Yeah.
Spin
You know what I'm
art.
talking about? Spin art. There you
yes.
go.
Spin art. She knew right away. She said spin art. Yeah, it's spin art.
Have you ever done
She
body
is on it.
painting?
Yes.
You have?
I love it.
What kind of body paint you use?
Just non-toxic, plain old, usually UV, only because I'm always in black lights. So
Makes
UV
sense.
body paint is wonderful, or edible.
Edible body paint.
Yeah, that's fun too.
Ginger.
Body paint,
Yeah.
whipped cream, and sprinkles.
There you go.
That a
Titty
girl.
Old
sprinkles.
school. You can't beat titty sprinkles.
Titty sprinkles are the best. It's like,
That a girl. What's the difference between titty sprinkles and regular sprinkles?
They're on your tits.
They're on your tits. Yeah.
they're
I figured that
fucking
was it.
marvelous is what the difference is.
Are they
I figured
edible?
that was it.
They
Fuck
edible?
yeah, they better fucking be edible if they're on your titties. God damn it.
I like the way she thinks.
Right?
I like it.
Ginger's got some fans here.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Was she in the bar? Is that how you guys met?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yep.
I was people watching.
You were people. That's a great place to people watch.
Yep,
That's
yep.
for sure. You
She's
got
a voyeur.
all walks of life in that place.
We all are.
Cause I run across. I go from the very.
Mhm.
You should tell the story.
I-
the Christmas party story.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that.
Come on, now you can't just
Yeah,
say
you're
you got to
too
tell the
shy.
story, not tell the story.
You talk about a guy putting a jar in his ass.
At first, I was gonna be like, which party story?
Now we
Oh,
need a
the
good
story.
story.
Yeah.
Go.
Involved a kilt and me looking up, and then suddenly there's a lot of people in the room.
She was, blowing her man, and he was wearing a kilt, so her face was hidden under the kilt, so you just see her lower half. And I'm voyeur. I like watching, so I'm just watching her, and I'm just like, that's awesome, And then soon there was like 10, 12 people. She gets back from the kilt, and like she just has a crowd of people.
Nice.
So there you go.
Did
The
you pull?
fuck are you doing?
That's why they call it a job.
Did you pull one of these? What are you looking at?
No, I just
No.
went back under.
Oh, I just went back under.
I remember I was having sex with my girlfriend a long time ago at the New Hartford Town Park. We're off one of those trails.
That's a good place for it.
Oh, they got great trails.
That's a great video shot right
So
there.
we're going at it, right? And all of a sudden, like 12 mountain bikers just go riding right past us, and like I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, how you doing? What's up? Like, dude, no time to do anything.
That was
So I
the
like-
Tour de Tour de Pants.
I barely broke stride. I
Tour
just
de
kept
Pants.
going. You know.
I would.
At that point, you have to like.
At that,
Yeah, you can't
then you're
acknowledge
like, well,
anybody
shit,
at
I
that
gotta
point.
put my game face on. Let's
Right, like go to town. Like you gotta go stronger and harder.
That's it.
But
but-
guys, you're in the way of the camera. Could you just keep going?
But I had
Team
a,
sport.
I had a buddy of mine down at Cocoa Beach, and he was having sex with a girl on the beach. Total darkness, right? And if you ever been on the beach at
Why would
night,
you fuck on the beach?
because it's dark out.
That's stupid.
Well, it's
There's a lot of
usually-
sand.
Honestly, when you're fucking on the beach, it means it's like 3 a.m. You got nowhere else to go, so it's like the only place.
Fuck against the wall. There's always a wall.
It's always.
But
like
everyone likes the
last
idea
resort.
of fucking on the beach.
Yeah,
sex
I
on the
don't.
beach.
Waves crashing
Sounds awful.
and shit.
You ever been? See, you're not a girl, so you don't understand. But you never get knocked around by the waves and like you get out of the water, right? And then you got sand all fucking everywhere. Why do
Sandy
you want?
veg.
You don't want that in your vagina.
I've got sand everywhere too.
But anyway, so he was having sex with this girl on the beach, and complete darkness, and didn't realize it was a shuttle launch that day. And when the launch went up, the entire sky lit up and turned like bright as day, and didn't realize there was hundreds of people on the beach waiting for the launch.
Oh, fuck.
And he was like, "Oh shit!" And he's like pulling his pants up, like running around, like yeah.
That
Everyone got a
doesn't
nice
sound like
view.
a bad story at all.
I watched a video the other day. It's two people fucking. They're in like a high-rise apartment, all glass windows, and then across there's a bunch of guys doing work on a whole building, and these two are going at it, and they're just being filmed. There's an entire wall of men just sitting there filming the entire fucking thing, and the whole time these people have no idea. And then like the big ending comes, they're all cheering and clapping, and then they
Nice.
figure it out.
Nice.
What about the time you came out of the bar and you had the people?
Remember that?
Yeah, can you
Fucking on my car.
tell that story.
I'd be mad as
Like,
fuck.
I'm come walking in, my car's parked. He had a bar down the electric company, and I was parked right on the side in that parking lot. So I go to my car and I see all these people looking at it and laughing, right? Looking at my car. I'm like, what's going on? I go over there and I had a Firebird, and this guy's banging this girl on top of my hood of my car.
I would.
And I'm like, dude, like what the hell? And he goes, sorry, man, and never break stride. So I'm like, fuck. So I go inside. I have a couple beers. I'm like,
Let him finish.
I'm gonna let him finish. Like they're going to town. I can't
Oh,
be
you're
that
noble.
guy.
That's noble
You know?
of you.
Very noble.
So I go have 2 beers. I'm like, all right, this guy's got to be done. So I come back there. They're all post-coital, all hugging each other. I'm like, all right, guys, I got to go. And so I throw him his shirt back. I'm like, thanks. And they were on their way. But, yeah.
I would have said it's my
Look,
car.
good
Can
guy.
I join?
Right? I
Really
never even
good guy.
banged on my car.
You should have actually
At
charged
that time,
for
you couldn't
lodging.
even fit in your car.
I would have made him pay a small fee for lodging.
Yeah.
Right?
Lodging.
Yeah.
Rent.
Lodging.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Landing
For
fee.
vacancy.
Yeah, $50 an hour.
At least a hand job.
That's
I mean,
cheap.
Something.
Come
Yeah.
on,
like-
you're higher in than
You have to at least sacrifice your girl's palm now.
It'd be like the Hotel Mirrors. The Colonial
You
Motel.
fucked on my car. And what were you driving?
Firebird.
Wow, a Firebird.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a great story.
Yeah, like
people fucking on a Firebird. That
on the hood
never
of a
happens.
Firebird, right?
That never happens.
Only in Utica.
I was watching them. I'm
Yeah.
like, why didn't I think of that?
White Snake starts playing.
Right?
Why haven't I ever fucked on my Firebird?
White Snake.
Isn't that sad though? Did you go home and think about the fact that somebody else got pussy on your Firebird and you didn't?
I was
didn't.
pissed.
Yeah, I would have got pissed.
I mean,
too.
inside I have, but not on the outside.
Oh, you actually fucked in the car?
God, well, this was
like 10 years
ago at
I was
least.
say put out like a Facebook post.
So you fucked in the Firebird then?
I fucked in the Firebird.
Oh, okay. So God bless that car.
Oh.
It's had pussy inside, outside.
You don't want to bring a black light in.
So it's true what they say about true what they say about Firebirds. Then they actually are pussy magnets.
Yeah, they can
well,
be.
You're a living testament to it.
They work better than the Beamer.
You should be a really.
Yeah, I got more pussy in the Firebird than I did in the Beamer. Believe it or not.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
cars
coming from
really
females.
get guys laid?
I think.
Yeah?
My
I want- yeah, Sure they could. Personally, I
think
wanna know
so.
personally.
And on my speed, yes.
Yeah?
I think so. If you got a nice car, hey.
What about a Harley?
Fuck yes.
Yes. Bike.
Bing! I'm good.
Well, see,
This is my friend Mike.
Maybe I'll just take my picture off
See,
Tinder.
I'm a Harley. I'm a Harley
There you
girl,
go.
though.
I'll just put my
I grew
Harley
up
on
Harleys,
Tinder.
so
brilliant.
Everything else,
You
I laugh
found
at you.
out.
If you show up on a crotch rocket, and I'm like, you're funny.
I get dry.
There you go,
I got a
chicken.
Hitachi. I don't need you.
Your girlfriend's got a cute bike.
Do you have a travel Hitachi? You bring it with you everywhere you go?
The battery ones don't last as long.
You don't bring a backup battery?
She has me.
You gotta plug in. You gotta have
Your
plug-in.
backup battery?
Yeah.
There you go.
She just goes.
I just motorboat in there.
Hilarious. We got a few more minutes. Plug your show again one more time. You got a couple shows coming up? Plug
Oh,
those?
yes. We have Polly's on Lighter. That's at La Quinta. That's on
Ladies.
the 9th. Ladies Night.
Explain where La Quinta is, because when you told me La Quinta, I had no idea where
You
it
thought
was.
we were traveling out the country.
I had no idea.
Right up by the casino, the Turning Stone Casino. So it's a ladies' night on the 9th. It's a Friday night, and we're going to be entertainment there. They're going to have a bunch of vendors, shuttles over the casino. It's going to be a good time. And then the following night, on Saturday on the 10th, 7 o'clock at 16 Stone Pub Brewery. Up in Holland Patton, we'll be having a burlesque show with we'll be in attendance as burlesque dancers, and then we'll have belly dancers and pole dancers.
How many altogether in the burlesque show?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Well, for us, and then how many for the belly dancers?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's
There's
a
just
whole,
going to be lots of babes.
Yeah, a lot of
Awesome.
beautiful ladies. So
Very cool.
drinks, great drinks. It's a great atmosphere. It's an awesome bar. So
Yeah.
And plug pole dancing?
Oh, Copper City Polography at my place in Rome. You can find me on Facebook. Just look up either, my name, Tarot Girl, or you can look up Copper City Polography, and on there you can make an appointment and come in and learn how to dance on the pole, twerk, and all that jazz.
Nice. We're going to bring you back in the summertime, do some flame throwing.
Yeah, I
I
want to see
think that
that.
would be great. Or
You gotta get
fire
a pole in here,
breathing.
too.
and
You
all
gotta
that
get a pole in
shit.
here
Yeah,
too, definitely.
for sure.
Well, once that bar comes in here, the bar goes hand in hand with a pole.
Frank said.
Frank did say.
Frank did say. I said we should just take over the upstairs apartment and just put a fireman pole down.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, that would
Yes.
be
Wouldn't that be
brilliant.
sick?
Brilliant.
Great.
You ever thought
I'd
about
still be late.
You see, you never thought about doing a around a fire pole type of thing? You know what? A lot of these firehouses don't even have.
There
the
you go,
poles
new routine.
anymore.
Oh.
That could
New
be
routine.
It could be a
New
new shtick. It
routine,
could be a
yeah.
new porn for you, actually. Firehouse porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the hose out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wet
Put
you
my
down.
fire out and get me all wet.
Get that engine started.
You can tell she's done porn before.
Yeah.
She slipped right into the proverbial porn voice.
Yeah.
Once or twice. Do you want to plug your site too one more time? On that?
wet.
Oh, yeah. You can find me on ManyVids. It's tarotgirl.manyvids.com.
Awesome. And if you get accepted to Brazzers, let us know.
Yes.
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 And if you get anything stuck up your ass, you can call Ginger over here.
Yeah, I got the gloves and the lube.
Ginger saves the day.
all the fucking time.
And we're gonna
Ginger's
come
the
up with
best
that
on the
magnet
planet.
dildo too. So
Yeah.
I think we need like a pair of like vice grip things that like really long
You're
needle
a real
nose in case
redhead
you have
too,
to
huh?
get it out.
Yeah, fuck yes.
Yeah, they're the best on the planet. They really are.
We fucking are.
I agree with you. I
Everyone
love
lo-
redheads. man.
Everyone
I
loves
love
a
them.
ginger.
They got no
for sure.
soul though.
That's
what
why I
makes
love
it
them.
better when we're
That's why I
perverted.
love redheads, because they have no soul.
The debauchery. Is
So
even
they
better.
make the good unicorns then.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. No pigment, no soul.
unicorns.
I tan for ginger. Okay.
Do you really?
I really kind of do. I mean,
No, you have fair skin. I mean-
if you look in the summer, I do get like a light.
I trust you. I believe you.
Slightly. I
Couple
mean, it's everyone
freckles.
else's winter color, but yeah.
It's difficult for redheads to tan.
It is. I went to
So if you could
Hawaii and it
pull
was
it off.
away. I like had to hide the entire time.
Then
There's
you got
no
to stay away from that
pictures.
tropical sun.
I went to
That'll
Jamaica and
get
was
you.
burnt head to toe.
My girlfriend, she's like, if you come out here, you can stay out here for a month. I'll hold you up. And I was like, fuck yeah. So I go out there and I was miserable. I was swollen from the fucking salt water. I had the sun, so I'm like
Yeah, that's
beet
tough.
red, and I hid the whole time.
Man.
It's pretty bad. No pictures.
You just gotta be like the boy in a bubble when you go there. Just roll
That's why I'm a
around.
night owl. That's because I don't have to worry
There you
about
go.
it.
That's what you have to do. You have to
Yeah.
enjoy the
I'm a night creature, for sure.
tropical night exposure. Get tanned by the moonlight.
By the moonlight.
Like
Moon
moon-
tan?
There you go.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
interview
indeed.
with a vampire.
Well, this has been a fun show. Actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm totally digging the show.
Almost did the flip cup.
Almost
gotta
did
have
the-
his back.
We all almost did the
Yep.
flip cup. Actually,
We're going to have to get this.
Who was the
Everybody's-
closest, though?
I would say
You were pretty close a
Yeah.
couple times. You were really close.
Tommy, who would you say
One
was the
practice.
closest?
I'm closest to actually having it flip over and
Yeah.
land again. You.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did
Oh,
a
yeah,
pretty
you were
good
really
job.
close too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, not bad for no
your,
ass,
your
right?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe
your
it's the
third
lack
attempt.
of ass.
Yeah.
Your third attempt, it was if you didn't have that shirt on,
Yeah.
and it would that George Animal Steel, if that was exposed, you were catching that cup,
See,
brother.
I want to see I think we should take that, clip it, and then put it to like slow motion, and put it like Chariots of Fire.
Yeah, it would be that would be something. And Chicken, he came close as well. The ladies,
No,
I think
all
you guys
three
would have
times.
nailed it if we could have done it in the right environment.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it was,
It's all
you know,
about
you
the
guys
setting.
you both got asked, so it would have happened if you were able to do it with all of the deterrents, meaning clothes.
I've never said this
Yeah.
to a woman
The
before.
clothes were the deterrents.
I never said this to a woman before, and I don't think I'll ever say it again. But maybe you should wear underwear.
I know. I know.
See, I was wearing underwear though. I know the rarity that it
I don't
is,
think
and
I
it didn't
think
help.
that even underwear would make it.
I think because of the
clothing.
yeah.
I
that
say
band.
fuck
I'm with her.
Yeah,
There's
You were
there's no
born
reason for
naked.
it.
You don't need it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like
You don't
that
need
attitude.
it.
I love being naked. Love
I
I do
love
too,
it.
but everybody else hates it when I'm naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
See,
problem.
I get lucky in that department.
Well, women usually do. There's not a guy out there that's like, put your clothes on. I don't want
But
to
it's
see
funny,
it
like you go to a party, like it's funny watching like how people, if you gotta wait for the one girl to get naked first, and then the rest will follow. Like
Oh,
at
yeah.
house party, I
You
was
and
the
I.
first one. I took off my shirt, and then immediately everyone else is fucking naked.
It was wonderful.
They gotta wait for the
Really?
one person.
We
Yeah,
had
it's
our
like people
boobies
are
out.
afraid.
Well,
It's
that's
like-
like when you do a wet T-shirt contest.
You're
You
onto
gotta have
something.
a
Yeah,
ringer.
I agree.
Yeah.
With that.
And then just like starting a dance party or something, like there's always the one person that has
Yeah.
to start the
Yeah.
dance party. So
One person
you
exposes
gotta
their
ignite
sexual
it.
freedom.
See, I love titties.
Yeah.
Me
So I'll
too.
do anything to see titties. I will be all about it. I'll be like, hey.
And you know what? Like titties, when you see titties, it always makes you smile.
Fuck
It
yes.
always- It's just
It
like
does.
you're having a bad day and you see a pair of titties, and like Longwood when
It's
he
a
checks in with the
genetic
boobs,
thing, though.
you're just like,
That- it's a survival
boobs.
instinct.
Sure.
You know, you
Yeah.
see titties and you're like, life.
And you just want to be like,
Yeah, that's exactly. I was out on Varick Street last
yeah, that's
year,
what
and
I'm
this chick
thinking when
whipped
I
out her
see
tit, and I was walking by, and I grabbed her nipple quick and kept going. She was not ready for it.
see, like, you can get away with it. I do. I go to jail. You know, like
Yeah, I know that's shitty.
I get a
Yeah.
hashtag
It's not
me
right.
too. Like
It's not right because girls, you know, I have a hard time with lesbians. You know, as a girl, like you think girls get hit on, girls get their ass slapped, whatever the case may be. But lesbians, I have never felt like more of a piece of meat than by some lesbians before. Like I've been backed into corners, been
Really?
grabbed.
When it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
to that, when it comes to that, they
It's
could be
scary.
worse than guys.
Definitely,
Yeah.
for sure, more
They
than
could be worse
anything
than-
else.
I have a lot of
Well,
lesbian friends, and they tell me the same stories.
and here's the thing: if,
Yeah.
if
they
you
have their
ever,
own admissions of that.
if you ever told a woman like turned her down from sex, it's like you just like punched her mom in the face. Like when you turn her down, a girlfriend's like, "What are you cheating on me? What are you blah 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 blah?" And like every
you can't handle this.
Are you not attracted to me?
But we get turned down every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but
I
you
have a
could-
headache. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. And
I've gotten that too, though.
and you
I-
probably got pissed, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
I get notes.
I gotta-
I get notes left to me that say I'm gonna have a headache
Yeah.
later. I'm gonna be tired later.
Then all of a sudden you hear,
So don't bother. Don't
Sorry,
bother
guys,
me.
I ran up the electricity bill this
yeah.
month.
And out comes the what was it called? The
National
Hibachi?
Grid loves me.
The week of the
The Wander
16th.
was-
The
The
hibachi.
the hibachi.
Hibachi, yeah. Gonna go sit on the hibachi.
Get out that George Foreman.
The week of the. You got to write it down.
Oh, we should have played him the Toys for Twats.
Yeah, it's not on here right now.
Oh, yeah, 'cause we
it's
switched
past
everything
it.
over.
We switched it all
What's
over.
that?
This big switch up.
We did a little bit called Toys for Twats.
Yeah, donating
Toys
sex
for
toys to the
Twats.
needy.
Oh.
The needy vaginas out there.
We play it during the
So
holidays.
if you
There are
have
some needy vaginas.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So if you have older sex toys that you could part ways with, then bring them down to the studio.
Do you provide paper bags for these girls that need them?
Paper bags?
We haven't really. It's just
to put over their heads.
Yeah.
Is that what to put over like Detroit Lions fans that you want bags over their heads?
The unknown comic.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I feel like the Tony
Toys
Clifford
for
in the
Twats.
room.
It's for the needy.
Tony Clifton.
I feel like I'm the Tony Clifton in the room.
This has been fun, ladies. Thanks so much for coming, and we got to have
we
you
had a good
girls
time.
back for sure.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun, and good luck with all the burlesque and the pole dancing and
It'll
everything
be
you're
fun.
doing.
Thank
And yes, and when summertime comes rolling around, we definitely want to see some fire breathing exercises.
Yes, definitely.
yeah.
And pole dancing.
Yeah,
And
I
pole
said the pole better be here. Come on.
Pole dancing.
Get on that.
Tomorrow on EC Radio, we're doing a Stop the Hate show. Stop the Hate Anti-Violence with my boy JP. He's got a big concert going on up in Watertown, New York. Old friend of mine on the stage crew type of dude, like my boy. So he'll be in here tomorrow. I think Mike Marone's going to come in and take some pictures too. He wanted to do some stuff for his photography class and just kind of hang out. So I told Mike, come on down, come hang out.
She came in
we
today.
always do. Yeah,
Can I-
today would have been perfect, actually. Yes, go ahead.
Can I fire up for a special State of the Union address tomorrow?
Well, hey,
Uh-oh.
all right, wait, real quick before we get into it. Do you know, before we get out of here, do you know about the State of the Union drinking game? I posted it on Back Talk
I
earlier.
did see it. I did see it quickly.
Okay, real
I did
quick.
see that.
We drink once every time he says America first.
Yep.
Drink once every time you hear fake news. Drink once every time you hear so important. Legally or illegally, you got to drink once on those
Oh,
two.
boy.
Bigly.
These are all the drink once, okay?
Bigly. I'm the best.
Obstructious of Democrats.
All right.
Okay. You got to drink once every time Pence gives an agreeable nod.
Okay.
And then a camera zoom and an empty seat.
I'm going to make a prediction that he starts off the State of the Union with
A
bragging about ISIS.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say. He's going to start off with that, and then
No,
he'll-
it's going to be the economy.
No.
No,
He's
it's
going
gonna-
to start
it's-
off
it's
with
gonna be the
ISIS,
economy.
and then he's going to ease into the
And
stock
then the wall.
market.
Don't forget the wall.
All right,
the
now you
stock
got to
market.
drink 3 times if he says obstruction losers, okay? Make America great again. If he mentions the 2 names, Hillary Clinton, 2 words, you got to drink 3 times, okay? If he takes credit for something, you got to drink 3 times.
No, it's going to be like one giant
And then if he
hand job.
calls
That's all
out
he's
the
gonna do.
Russia investigation. So that's
he's not gonna do any
That's
of
the
that.
State of the Union drinking game.
No, it's going to be. It'll be
It's
more.
the most politics you'll ever hear on EC Radio. by
Talked
the way.
about getting sloshed.
Yeah.
Also, I want to mention on Thursday we got the Mr. Monkey Band from Syracuse coming in. That's going
Nice.
to be a great time. There's some old school legends in that band, old school local legends in that band from the Monkey Band. And also, we got to give some love and respect out to our girl Adeline Van Dyke and her Property Sisters of Mohawk Valley. In conjunction with Caldwell Banker Faith Properties, they're doing a seller seminar this Saturday
Yes,
from
sir.
11 to 1 at the Utica's Elks Lodge, which is
I'll be joining that.
315 Champlin Ave
you're on
in
there?
Utica. Everything you need to know about selling your house without any pressure. That's going to happen. Also, go down there and try out her 360 camera, and she's going to have a whole bunch of Ask the Experts. And that's the reason you're going to be there.
That's right, yeah.
You're an expert, huh? You can RSVP to their
I am.
Facebook event and let them know that you're going to be a part of this seller seminar. It's going to be happening. Best of luck to Addie and the girls from the Property Sisters of Mohawk Valley. Love those girls.
They're killing it.
Yes, they are killing.
They
it.
are killing it. They're killing it for us.
And I
They're killing it.
appreciate them having me. And
So what
show-
you're going to be?
Well, they're
setting up a booth?
showcasing my contract and business.
Oh, great.
Nice. You
So-
were on there
So-
last night too, right?
Yes.
So you have a
I was-
booth? Is that-
Yeah, I'm going to be joining them. So
Oh, cool.
we're going to be talking some home renovations and different things. So I'm
Ask
excited to be
the
there.
expert drama.
Yeah, I'm excited to be with the Property Sisters, and it's going to be cool, man.
The cool thing
It's
is
gonna be
she's
really
only doing it for it's only a 2-hour event. So
Yeah,
if you
yep.
just go in there and get
cool.
your
Not gonna be overkill.
yeah, there's no overkill whatsoever. You
No.
go
Tommy's
in,
one of
learn
the
some things.
sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a sister. One of the sisters.
You are the sisters.
Fester.
The Twisted Sister.
Twisted sister.
You did that too
You
much.
guys
I
are
know,
shy.
you did too good.
Ladies,
Oh,
thanks
here
so
we go.
much for coming in today. This was a lot of fun, and let's do it again really, really soon.
Definitely.
We'll see you tomorrow, EC Radio.
You know what the hell you're listening to?
It's EC Radio.
We are a generation of lost masculinity, and we got to start getting it back. No matter if you're straight or gay, no matter if you stick it in the front or you stick it in the rear, for the love of our sons, we've got to stick it in there like a man.
Hey, it's Adeline Van Dyke from Coldwell Banker Faith Properties in Utica. I always get asked, why do I love real estate? It's very simple. I love my clients. I love every single thing about helping them find or sell their home. Making sure the home is solid and ready for sale, or solid and ready for the buyer's inspection, to making sure that they're getting the best rate on their mortgage, making sure they're getting the best price on their house. You know, just everything involved in the sale is vital. My absolute favorite part of real estate is when a buyer walks into the house they're going to buy. I can feel it before they even know they're loving the house. It's just that obvious. So I'd love to experience that feeling with you. So give me a call. Adeline Van Dyke, Coldwell Banker Faith Properties, 315-404-6431. Or you can find me on Facebook or visit my website at centralnewyork.com/Adeline. Thank you, and I look forward to welcoming you home.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing priceless inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725. In the Mohawk Valley, for the best real estate service, you gotta have faith. Coldwell Banker Faith Properties, 315-735-2222 or www.central NY